Imagine being 17 and playing at a World Cup. Well, not only did Pelé achieve that, he was probably Brazil's best player in 1958, even with a baby face like this. He scored 6 goals in their run to what would be Brazil's first World Cup triumph. Pelé was the talk of world football and was swamped everywhere he went. He was expected to be the main character in Chile 1962 as well, but in just the second group stage game, he tore his calf, and that was his World Cup done. As you can see, Brazil still won it all. 4 years of recovery and rediscovering his magic form in front of goal led to 1966, another tournament that for him wouldn't go to plan. Pelé was targeted by Bulgaria and Portugal in the groups, and after being kicked all over the park by the Portuguese, he eventually had to be carried off the field at Goodison. And that was it. Brazil were knocked out at the group stage for the first and only time. He vowed never to play in a World Cup again, such was his fury at Portugal's antics on Merseyside. But he came back for 1970, where we saw maybe the greatest team in World Cup history. It's actually pretty unanimous. Some say that team brought about the term beautiful game, or jogo bonito in Brazil's native tongue. That team blitzed the competition in Mexico, and it all led to this. Across his career, he scored so many goals, he's even recognised by Guinness as the world record holder. I mean, just look at that. 1,283. Madness. Thanks, Ronnie, we know. At the World Cup, he bagged 12 in 14 games. I mean, talk about a strike rate. Around the world, we all debate our country's greatest player. In Brazil, they debate who's second, behind the only man to have won 3 World Cups, a man who they call O Rei, the King.
Hello, good morning and welcome. You are listening to the World Cup Breakfast Show. Me, Jason Cundy Gabby Agbonlahor and Arnold Clark buy a used car in the upgrade event and get 2 years free servicing plus a chance to win the Cost It Back this June. Yes, hello, good morning. The World Cup has started. She has arrived. And she's arrived with goals and red cards. Good morning, Gabby Agbonlahor.
Good morning,
hello, matey.
Jason Cundy. Can I just say, mate?
How are you, bud?
We look great in our England shirts.
We've got our England shirts.
We love our country, mate.
Don't we just?
People might say we don't, but we do, mate.
We do.
Patriotic.
Do you know what, Gab?
I love my country.
Gab, do you know what, right? So everything that's happened in the Premier League and the Champions League, it's all parked. Yeah. We are all now on the same train.
Yes.
Right? We are, aren't we?
We have to love each other.
We do. Do we hug it out now?
Arsenal, Chelsea, Villa.
Where's your PSG shirt?
City, PSG. Do you know what I mean? PSG. No. The Paris Saint-Germain they're our enemies.
No, they're enemies now.
Yeah.
Well put, Gab.
Yes, we don't like France.
We don't.
Paris Saint-Germain.
We don't. So
I've got a cousin in France, but me and him are going to speak.
You got a cousin in France?
Yeah. Pierre.
Have you got a cousin in France?
Yeah, good guy, mate. Pierre Agbonlahor.
No, he's not. You've got a cousin. Who's your support?
PSG. Oh, that's why that PSG.
Oh, I see.
I had a reason.
Right. That is a tenuous link, Gabby. That's a
Clutching.
you can't, I think you could be lying.
Yeah, I am lying. I wish I had a cousin in France, mate. Get a free kick.
That'd be amazing.
I wish I had a free place.
Do you know what? It's croissants outside. No, we've got to park it. Let's leave that now.
Yeah.
As we said,
gone, mate.
it's all been parked. Whatever rival we had in the Premier League and Champions, it's parked. We are now all England fans.
We've been through a lot as a country.
We haven't,
We've got to
matey.
stick together, mate.
Yeah, stick together.
Yeah, we can't have any enemies between us, mate. We are one.
Yeah, we are. You saw the game last night, Mexico.
Oh, Lord.
Right, against South Africa.
First of all, I'll say, loved the opening ceremony. Shakira, Burna Boy, loved all that. Big fan of it. Mexico, loved the passion of Mexican fans. Stadium looks amazing, mate. Wish I was there watching. But South Africa, I'm not being disrespectful, mate.
No. Do you know what? No, be disrespectful.
Okay, because I really think I could get 10 of my friends together and beat South Africa.
Yeah, they were terrible.
And the scary thing is they are not going to be the worst team in the tournament. That's what's scary. New Zealand are ranked the lowest.
They are, and Haiti are just above them.
Haiti, Panama, Curacao.
There's some turd in there.
They couldn't string 3 passes together. Lyle Foster, I expected a lot more from him, who plays for Burnley. Was at Burnley last season, Premier League. He'd done nothing. He was nervous. He was passing the ball out of play. They were terrible. I mean, the first goal... Listen.
But Gabby, isn't that a modern football goal? Isn't that the sort of goal you can see now when playing out from the back? Isn't that? It is. We see that in the Premier League, by the way.
Cundy, I'm just thinking to myself, it's your first game of the World Cup away in Mexico against the hosts, the first 10 minutes. I know the keeper's having himself. He's a good goalkeeper with his feet. But why are you passing to the midfielder there? It's not the keeper's fault in the sense that the midfielder... Sit-hole.
He had a sit-hole.
Yeah. He had a beast. If you're passing to him there, he's got to be good enough to take a touch and play it out to the centre half. It's not the keeper's fault in the sense that, you've got to be good enough.
But they worked on that. He doesn't need to have a touch. He can play that first time. You see that? I see Vitinha do it.
All the time.
Right? Come to the ball first time.
Yes.
The touch kills you, and his touch was terrible.
But do you not think, though, that, first 10 minutes, you're not a great side. Why are you even playing it around there? Everyone else.
It's the modern game, Gabby.
I know it is.
They're all at it.
But I don't want to see him. I don't want to see Panama doing that against England, mate. There'll be some 10-0s in this World Cup. I guarantee you, mate. Looking at that last night, if that South Africa team were in the same group as England, and Brazil, or France, it's a 10-0, mate. That's what we're going to see, some stinkers.
You are going to see some stinkers, and it's the modern game. They play out from the back, and if you haven't got the players to do it, they still attempt it. If you're going to do it, simplify playing out there. One touch.
They're doing it, though, and then they'll play out from the back there, South Africa, and then they've got 2 players against 6 Mexican defenders and midfielders. So you're going to lose it anyway. So you might as well just have a go and push 3 forwards. So, I love the modern game of football, but certain teams, please, come on. 'Cause it's like a conference side playing against a Premier League side.
Do you know what you find, Gab, is that sometimes, and they've done it a couple of times actually, South Africa, where they work the ball well and they work it out, and then they pass backwards. The ball ends up at the goalkeeper's feet.
No one forward.
It ends up back where it started.
Because there's no one forward. Because they're scared to get for players forward. The 5 at the back. Listen, the red cards as well. First one's a red card. He knows what he's doing. Second one's a red card.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You don't get the close up. He slaps him across the face.
And do you know what?
He knows what he's doing.
There's a bit of frustration because whoever he initiates the foul, he sticks his backside at him, and he's got frustrated.
Yes.
The third one,
I think the third one's not a red card.
I agree with you.
I think it's too wide. The referee was card happy, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Honestly, the red card
once he's got 2 out, it's like a third. Who cares?
But then,
who cares?
VAR were just like, no problem, not getting involved. Let's keep it going. It wasn't even a big check on VAR. He's too wide.
It's not a red.
It's too wide.
It's an orange. It's right on that cusp. That is not a red.
Exactly, because he's so wide as well. And but Mexico, it's hard to even say how good they were. They played some really good stuff. Great goal from Jimenez, but how good are they against that South Africa side? Because
you can't tell.
They made it difficult, really. 2-0 should have been like 6 or 7 against 9 men at a stage.
Jimenez got his goal. There was some good stories there as well. And it's always nice when the host nation gets off to a winning start. Mexico kicked off the World Cup in style last night, as we said, and it was right here live on talkSPORT.
The football starts, other issues often faded into the background.
We're playing World Cup, we play against a good team.
And it's fired in by Canoniers! And Mexico have the first goal of the 2026 World Cup.
What a start for Mexico, but what a mistake from South Africa.
Quickest goal in an opening game since Philipp Lahm for Germany against Costa Rica 20 years ago. Now a high ball forward, picking out Gutierrez, who could be in behind. He goes down. The referee has given a free kick, and what does he do here? For the challenge, it's a red card.
But it's a definite red card.
Jimenez makes the run into the area, and the glancing header is in. That's the moment many in the Azteca Stadium were craving.
And that's it now.
And there's a challenge right on the edge of the penalty area. Cesar Montes, the captain, and a red card's been shown, a third red card of the opening game. And that's it. It's a win for Mexico. A match of 2 goals and 3 red cards. Mexico 2, South Africa 0.
Yes, a nuts game to kick us off. 2 goals and 3 red cards. There were only 4 in the whole of the tournament in Qatar. As we mentioned, South Africa midfielder Sito, he had a Sito, gave the ball away in the first goal and then was sent off in the second half for denying a goal-scoring opportunity. He had an absolute disaster of an opening game.
No, I'd hate, though, if I'm playing the game now, is that he turns around and looks at the keeper like it's the keeper's fault. Mate, that's 99% your fault.
Yeah.
The only fault the keeper's got is, did you have to give it him there? Because he's not the best of players. If you've got a Vitinha and
one touch, Gab,
a Rodri, I get it.
Play it one touch.
Maybe he's not good enough to play one touch.
I know, but
the standard was poor.
But here's the thing: I've seen this, and you have as well. In the Championship, League One, they all do it. They all try it. But the players, the further down the pyramid you go,
oh mate,
you need to. I'm going to go Vitinha again because he's comes into his feet. He recognises, and the way that PSG done it is the fullbacks are wide, so it literally is a triangle: goalkeeper into midfield, out to the fullback. Done.
Also, mate,
all in 2 touches.
I've played loads of 6-a-sides with 3 friends since I've retired, and I've come into that little area there. You've got to be on a half turn.
Yeah,
I'm not a centre midfielder, but you've got to be able to see who's coming. If he's on a half turn, he sees someone pressing him.
You know someone, Gab.
Exactly.
You can sense it and feel it.
Time as well in a World Cup game. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just looking at this World Cup now, and I'm looking at Mexico, and I'm thinking, you do not want to play there. Even Koisty.
Go on.
He said during commentary, he says, I found it a bit tough getting to the commentary box. He was blowing a little bit. But could you
imagine? What do you mean? So even getting to the top of the Azteca?
I think, yeah, but imagine the humidity, the altitude.
Hold on.
No?
Hold on. Right. He's climbing steps. I know.
Steps are difficult, mate.
They are.
they're some of them steep steps, mate.
I know, but if you can't be getting to the commentary box huffing and puffing.
What about Newcastle away?
Yeah.
Getting the away fans will be blowing up there, mate.
Humidity, yeah.
He said that like he was breathing a little bit. So, yeah, is that a game that you want to avoid?
But by the way, we got them lost 32.
Last 16.
Is it last 16?
Yeah,
and then 16, and then Brazil potentially.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, the Azteca is that stadium is iconic, isn't it? Yeah.
Don't wind me up though.
Go on.
It's Infantino, mate.
Oh, go on. Relax, chill.
Yeah, but there's just with all these little cronies, all those elite ex-players who he thinks are his friends, but they don't give a monkeys about.
Okay, why are they his friends?
They're there for the gigs, mate.
Yeah.
They're there for the like.
Would you like to be one of his mates?
I would be one of his mates at them gigs, but they're only there, mate. You got Roberto Carlos, Baggio, you got Cafu, you got Ronaldo.
Yeah.
They're all there, mate. Some of the elite England players are going out there to work for FIFA.
Why are you out there, Gab?
Because I'm not an elite England player, even though I've got my England shirt.
Yeah.
But it's the way Infantino thinks they're his friends. But mate, they're just there because you're paying them ridiculous money to be working out there for FIFA.
Well, hang on to his coattails, Gab.
Yeah, I know, but he's just annoying, isn't he? Like he's there with the World Cup at the opening.
Him and Trump, by the way, how tight are those two?
Oh yeah, they are. But just the way, like before the game starts, it's Infantino with the World Cup. Something about that would wind up so many people. He's there charging like £10,000 for a ticket and stuff.
I know. You'll be hearing more about Infantino, of course, Trump. It's inevitable. Now, South Africa versus Mexico isn't the only game played so far. Let's have a bit of this. It's all about the overnight train. South Korea came from under to beat Czech Republic 2-1 in a game that kicked off at 3 a.m. Yeah, I was listening on the way home. On the way here, on the way into the office, the last 10, 15 minutes. How many of you set your alarm to wake up for it? Right? I'm not expecting one call. right? Not one call am I expecting. Did you stay up and watch the game? I caught the last 10 minutes of it. If you did, 03717 2233 and stick on track to watch every single game. Are you going to watch every game? Now, listen, when it's in Europe, so Gab, when it's in Europe or a watchable time, I watch pretty much every single game. Euros, World Cup.
Yes.
And I'm going to be denied because it's impossible.
Argentina are playing on in the first game at 2 a.m. and I'm devastated.
Yeah, it's impossible.
I'm a big Argentina fan, big Messi fan. But the problem is, Cundy, is that even if you're not working, never mind doing this show up at 5 a.m., even if you're not working, do you want to be going to bed at 5 a.m?
No, you don't, mate.
Whole day ruined.
No, you don't.
Maybe your 2 days off. No one's going to do it.
No.
Best case, I'm going to record.
But you don't, though, Gab. Watch the highlights.
You, mate. Well, I've recorded match of the day for the last 6 years. I'm not watching it.
No, that's the problem.
Watch it on your phone, don't you?
You do. Get the highlights.
The goals on your phone.
But if it's not live, it's not real.
No,
in my world.
And as well, you wake up and flick through your social media and you'll see Messi 2 goals, now Alvarez's assist, and you're like, no to watch the game.
Yeah, you watch the highlights, watch the goals.
Yeah, just the goals.
That's the only way.
That's it, yeah.
But
I am out Saturday. Tomorrow, I'm out with some of my mates. We're going into Birmingham City Centre.
Are you?
Brazil,
Are you going out? Are you?
So
okay.
Brazil, Morocco. I think it's a great game. Brazil's first game. Go and have some food, some drinks. Why not, mate? That's a decent time on a Saturday.
It is a decent time, mate.
11 o'clock on a Saturday.
So get your calls in, guys. There's a couple coming in. I can't believe you set your alarm at 3 o'clock. Are you going to do what Gab did? Make any event of it, especially the weekend. Weekends is fine, right? Midweek, that's a tough gig. That is a tough gig. And the Scots, by the way, they've got a tough gig. That's because they got to go to work next day, or are they? I know Mr. King gave them a bank holiday, didn't he?
Must be nice.
Yeah, for Scotland because of the.
Mate, imagine staying up for some of the games during the week, right? And then you're coming to bed at like 3 a.m. Wake the missus up, get elbowed, ain't you? You stayed up to watch football for what? I don't care if it's your job.
Go to the spare room. Get the spare room, Gab.
If it's your job.
Get the spare room, mate.
Sofa, mate.
Get the spare
room. Have to be the sofa, mate.
Good morning. You are listening to World Cup Breakfast here live on talkSPORT. Gabby Agbonlahor and me, Jason Cundy. Get your calls in. If you're going to stay up and watch some of the games, or if you even watch the Czech Republic take on South Korea, 03717 22 3344.
Locking on back in the UK, of course, and we're right across the lot. We mentioned earlier that Martin O'Neill has been installed at Celtic. Just in the passing, you're pleased for him. 1 year deal, Simon.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think Martin, the only person that would have talked him out of that circumstance is Martin. So I think probably Martin would do a 1 with a rolling year.
Yeah.
So that puts him in a situation where he can see how he feels in a year's time. I don't even know why it was a conversation. I don't even know why it was a debate about whether Martin O'Neill should stay in place. I think it's the least they could have offered him. I hope they've remunerated him properly, and I hope that he continues to build on his legacy because I like him. Now, obviously, I don't know where you sat on it. I think I know where you sat on it. Nobody wanted Celtic to win besides Celtic fans because we wanted Hearts to win.
Well, that would have been the story, yeah.
Yeah.
But the Celtic story was a great one, too.
Martin did his job.
Yeah.
I mean, he did his job. He went in there and he galvanised Celtic. And so the discussion about whether Martin O'Neill should be given a new contract perplexed me. Besides the fact he kept on telling everyone how bloody knackered he was.
Actually, Brad Friedel's with us, as he will be here in New York. Brad, whatever happened to Wilfred Nancy? Do we know? He came back here with his tail between his legs, having been a major flop in his short time in charge at Celtic.
I'll tell you, it very similar. I came over here and I was the head coach of New England Revolution. I found it very difficult to go from the professionalism of the Premier League this way. I couldn't wrap my head around it. I was too stubborn to stay in my own professionalism. I wouldn't adapt to where the level of MLS was.
Steve Nick was there for a while as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was there before, and then Jay Heaps, and then myself.
And Paul Marion as well.
I think what Wilfred did, he adapted to the US culture, and he went over there. When you go to a club like Celtic, and you hear his first interview, I don't care about the results, it's how we play. No. Results matter, and the fans will actually put up with you playing poorly if you're winning the matches for a certain amount of time. So I think he found that change going to that type of club very, very difficult.
Yeah.
With Martin, I played for Martin for 2 years at Villa. He's the boss. He knows what he's doing. When I first got there, it was the first time I...
Hello, I'm Matt Forden from talkSPORT. This is How to Win the World Cup.
This is the best squad I think England have ever had.
He used to love America, now he doesn't. It's very sad.
It was so important to succeed because of all the pressure we received.
Don't jump for this one, I'm going to knock his head off.
Warning, this podcast does not guarantee England will actually win anything.
Hello, good morning. You are listening to World Cup Breakfast. I'm Jason Cundy alongside the legend that is Mr. Gabby Agbonlahor. Now, that was a bit of DNA. One of the songs played at the opening ceremony and sung by the legendary Andrea Boccoli. The phone lines have lit up, and we've asked, have you got to stay up and watch all the games? And did you start to watch South Korea 2, Czech Republic 1? Let's go and speak to Bill, the Celtic fan. All right, Bill.
Good morning, Billy.
Morning, matey.
Hi, good morning, guys. How are you doing?
I'm all right, mate.
Very well,
what are you doing up, Bill? What makes Bill get up at 6 o'clock in the morning?
Well, I haven't been to bed since the last game, so I thought I might as well stay up and watch this one as well. So,
what was the game like, mate?
The best game of the tournament so far.
It's only been 2, Bill. That's not hard, mate. It's only been 2.
Sorry?
It's only been 2 games. It's the best game of the tournament so far.
All right, the best one of the 2 so far.
Yeah, I'm messing with you.
Come on, behave yourself.
I'm messing with you, Bill. I'm messing. Go on, matey.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Sunday morning.
Yep.
You know, and I'm quietly confident.
Yeah. I mean,
you know, I think we'll do the business on Sunday morning.
Bill, Haiti are the second worst side in the tournament. They're ranked 83rd, I think, and you're 38.
84th there.
84th. Well, I'm doing FIFA rankings here.
I think as well, Bill, you have to beat them by 3, 4, 5 goals because if you want that third place to go through as the best third place, you need to win by goals.
Yeah.
Right, well, I'm going to say now, I think we will finish second in the group.
Pardon?
We'll beat Haiti, and then we'll get at least a draw against Morocco.
Ooh. Well, look, any victory should get you through. But I agree with Gab. 2 goals, minimum. I think minimum 3 here.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
minimum.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I agree. That would be the ideal scenario. Yeah, we win 3-0, draw with... what do you call him? Morocco.
What do you call him? Bill, can I ask you, Bill, are you married?
Yes.
Are you married, Bill?
No, mate.
No, are you living on your own?
Yes, mate.
So you're a law unto yourself. Mate. During the World Cup, Bill is the guy. He ain't got to answer to no one. He can go and stay up. He wants to watch.
Exactly.
Wants to watch South Korea v Czech Republic. I'm staying up.
Love that.
Celtic, don't care. Right? Sorry, Scotland, don't care. I'm gonna watch what I want to watch.
Behave.
Are you living by your own rules here, Bill?
Yes, I live by my own rules. I'm 69 years of age.
Good age.
I'm retired, and I'm happy with things, with life in general.
Good, mate.
And I can't wait.
Yeah.
I've been waiting 20 odd years for this, so.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Bill.
Good luck, mate.
Look after yourself, matey. All right, good luck.
You
There
two
it is.
guys.
Bill don't care. Bill's.
Listen, keep up the good work.
Oh,
yeah?
cheers, Billy
Thank
boy.
you,
Get yourself to bed, Bill.
Top man, Bill.
Get yourself. You don't need a coffee, but now it is time for a quick coffee break and a look at the back pages with Costa Express.
The Costa Coffee Break on talkSPORT, sponsored by Costa Express. Quality coffee, quality day.
As I said, it's time to look at the back page with Costa Express, and Laura Kirk-Francis has joined us in the studio.
Yes.
Laura, good morning.
Good morning. No, you have to call her Laura Kirk-Francis.
Is it now, Laura? Are we friends or not?
We are friends.
You've got a park, ain't you?
Are we?
We have, but I'm not going to lie. When I came in this morning, I thought, do my eyes deceive me?
no.
Are those England shirts?
Yeah, we joined forces now.
I thought we were going to have France shirts in here.
No, Laura.
I was like, wow. I thought we were all Allez les Bleus. I thought it was
we
France.
were when they played last.
Right.
Right. Okay. Now you're a big gooner.
I'm a big gooner.
Right, and you've gone on social media and you've ripped me apart, haven't you?
I've been quite nice to you, Jason.
No, I don't think you have. You ripped Jake. You've not.
Now, Jamie O'Hara, that's different.
Oh, is
you're
it different
right.
level?
Yeah, you're right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but
yeah.
we're friends now. So
We are friends.
We can park the PSG stuff.
I just hope she can because, you know what I mean, she's got a chance here where, like, millions of Arsenal fans would love to have Cundy. She's got a chance here.
I've had people going all day, when are you going to have a pop at Gabby Agbonlahor? And I've thought, I'll wait till Friday, and then, we'll for now, until August, we're friends.
Long time, haven't we?
Long time.
But we're all together. We're all England now, so we can all park our clubs. Now we're all.
We love our country.
We do love our country.
We do. Do.
Now, Laura, you've joined us for the back pages.
I have, yes.
What can we look forward to? People waking up with their bacon sandwiches this morning.
Yeah, we're going to start obviously with the World Cup and the Daily Mail. This is a piece by Ian Ladyman on Jude up front. So Tuchel ready to use Bellingham as an understudy to captain Kane. So in that position, in the number 9, he can drop into midfield, drop into half spaces, start more dribbling, and then Harry can then start more assisting. How do we feel about Bellingham as a backup to Kane?
He done that at Real Madrid in his first season, actually, something similar. You know, that. So when Kane drops deep, my problem with that, I haven't got a problem with that. It's the space that he's vacated that needs to be filled. And Bellingham can do it.
100%.
And then you're looking for the wide men to come in off the flank and go in and fill that space. Listen, you played up top, right?
I said it yesterday. Whenever Kane comes off and he wants to come off, get the ball, spray those diags, sometimes the distance is not the quickest. Sometimes these big pitches, the distance to get into the box is too big. That's where you need a Bellingham or Rodgers, whoever's playing at number 10, to get in the box. Because if you've got Gordon or Rashford, they're going to beat their player 1v1. With Saka, Madueke, you need players in the box, mate. You can't have, like, midfielders not getting in there.
Have you got a problem about this? Is a question of both of you. Have you got a problem with Kane doing what he does? Because
depends how much he does it. Yeah, if he does it a little bit now and then, I don't mind. But in the last Euros, because he was injured, he was playing centre midfield the whole game.
He was on the penalty spot in the friendly against Costa Rica.
Yeah, but the problem in the Euros was Saka was beating his man. Whoever was beating their man was putting crosses in. But no one in the box.
Okay, but isn't that the fault of the system, not him? Isn't that the fault?
I think it's a bit of him as well. I think he just loves coming off, mate. He loves coming off and getting involved, doesn't he?
I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it. I do have a problem with you calling diagonals diags.
Diags.
I'm not having that.
No, a diag?
Diags.
Is that what footballers call them? Like
a bit of diag?
A diag.
So when you're talking and you're having that football chat in the change room, you're going to be saying like,
diag.
Can you hit the diagonal? Over to me, please.
It's 2 extra syllables. I think we've got time, no? Diags?
Diags. I think that's
You've only got 15 minutes in the dressing room at half time, Laura.
Okay. Well, let me know what you're doing with that.
So I said hit a diag. You're not going to go, hold on, what does that mean?
Yeah, can you...
Hold on, what's that mean?
Diagonal, please.
Just, I don't know, I can't get on board with diag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, moving on, shall we? One on Christian Pulisic in The Sun. Now, they've referred to him as a £58 million washout in his 4 years at Chelsea. But the World Cup is obviously a chance for him to prove himself. Why did it not work out at Chelsea?
He's got a heart the size of a pea.
Really?
Honestly.
What do you mean?
He's got honestly. He is. He's got bags of pace. You wanted someone in the trenches to fight. You want someone to dig in, to chase back. Honestly, they call him Captain America. I would not want him captain of England. No chance at all. He's a good-looking boy. Obviously, he's a very good footballer. Heart the size of a pea, mate.
What about
sorry.
Decision making as well on the pitch? Is he one of them, the wrong decisions?
I don't think he's a bad footballer. He's not the sort of guy. He's not the Premier League. He's not built for the Premier League.
Yeah,
He's just not built. He's not designed for the Premier League. He's out in Italy at the moment. Perfect for him.
Yes.
He can't cope. The physicality, the pace, even though he's quick, but he can't deal with that robustness you need in the...
I think that's fair. He's not scored this year in his domestic career, so I think it's interesting that the US are pinning their hopes on him.
Yeah, what else have they got?
Mulligan?
Yeah, no.
Not got much,
No, they've not. I'm still not convinced that the American public are convinced by Poch.
No.
We will see, of course. Just to let you know, Mexico beat South Africa 2-0. That was the South Africa tell. 3 red cards in that. More goals, more cards than red cards. And more cards than red.
See that diag?
Honestly. The diag.
He pinged it. Yeah. He pinged the diag. Great, mate.
You are listening to the World Cup breakfast here on talkSPORT. That's all thanks to our friends at Costa Express. Coming up, you're exclusively from England Director of Cricket, Rob Key.
The Costa Coffee Break on talkSPORT. Sponsored by Costa Express. Quality coffee, quality day.
I thought that the 21 players today were absolutely brilliant. How all played well. The only person I didn't think contributed very much down the right was James. I was very disappointed with him. He didn't really support the winger, and that was a concern, not like the left-hand side, which was absolutely brilliant. But one other point I just want to bring up, we made 11 substitutes. You can't do that in the World Cup, I'm afraid. You know, we're going to have to keep some of the players on, and as long as the back four keep okay, we'll be able to make the other 5 substitutes at the business end.
Yeah, I mean, it's a friendly, and that was used as that. He'd done something.
Just minutes, get the boys minutes under the belt.
They've got
in these conditions.
They've got an hour's football tomorrow. Another friendly. He'll probably change things around. There's a number of players that came on 71 minutes. Have highlighted those. I think today's exercise, or last night's it was, I think it ticked all the boxes, Gemma.
It's put us in a great position. I think we're in the best position to be, finally trying to bring this home. I think the players all look up for it. The cohesion, the style is what we've been crying out for. Yeah. That aggressive front foot, punishing teams, attacking football because we've got the players to do it. Not being afraid of anyone. And I think that's the style we've all been crying for, and we're finally seeing it.
Yeah.
When you think about some of the stadiums that have hosted games in the World Cup, sometimes it's hard not to be completely overawed. But what's the biggest? One thing we have to be clear about is that older stadiums will have had higher capacities when it was standing only. A good example of this is the old Wembley. For the final in '66, the capacity was 125,000. But that was later reduced to 100 when it was converted into an all-seater in 1990. Another example is this, Mexico City's Estadio Azteca. Back in '86, it's estimated around 115,000 people watched Argentina beat West Germany to win their second World Cup. Essential modernisation so it could be used in the 2026 tournament reduced it to 83,000. You can't talk about old stadiums with high capacities without mentioning Brazil's Maracanã. Some say the jewel in football's crown. In the 2014 World Cup, its capacity stood at just under 79,000. But back in 1950, well, it wasn't official, but estimates believe 210,000 people came to this place for a winner-takes-all match between Brazil and Uruguay. That's still the world record attendance for a live football match, and let's be honest, it's not likely to be beaten anytime soon.
ready to get the ultimate football fan winning feeling with talkSPORT Win.
Yes, hello, good morning. Welcome to World Cup Breakfast. Me, Jason Cundy Gabby Agbonlahor. We're giving you the chance to win a trip to the 2026 FIFA World Cup, courtesy of Adidas. And you and a mate could be in New York on June the 27th, seeing England take on Panama live. We've got your flights, hotels, spending money, match tickets, and the official Tronda match ball all covered. Head to talksportwin.com to enter for full T's and C's now. But hurry, entries close today at 4 p.m. Good luck. Right, let's go to the lines. 03717 223344. Steve-O, the Chelsea fan, has done that. Steve-O, good morning.
Morning, Steve-O.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are we?
I'm all right, matey. How are you? What are you doing up at this time? You going to work?
Yeah, I'm delivering a beautiful product called a milk bottle, mate. You know,
you're a milky, right, okay.
I am a milky, mate. I am a milky.
Yeah, we all need our milk, mate. We all need our milk. Go on, what do you want to say, Steve-O?
Talking about watching all the games, boys. Watched them both last night. Went straight to work after the second game. And as from tonight, me and my old man made a big thing of the World Cup when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So from 78, what I can remember, I was 8 then, all the way through. And we're going to record the games, and we're going to do the following day, we're doing a 10 a.m. kickoff, a 1 p.m. kickoff, and a 7 p.m. kickoff. And during the day, we're going to listen to podcasts and all the rest of it, so we don't catch the results.
When you sleeping, Steve-O? When do you sleep?
I haven't worked that one out yet, mate. I won't let my dad down.
No, that's a great... Yeah, I mean, so here's the question. So Gabby mentioned it earlier. It's sometimes hard to avoid the score, right? You turn the radio on, you turn your phone on, flashes come up. Are you watching the game as if it's live? You don't know the score?
Yeah, we haven't got a clue what the scores are, mate. We're going to listen to podcasts and all the rest of it, and stay away from yours and Goldstein's podcast and all the rest of it. Right. We're going to listen to stuff like that, and try and keep away. Well, we will keep away from the scores, but we are going to watch the England games live.
Yeah, you got to.
We are going to watch the England games live. That's for sure. So, but let's take us back to the benches, Jay.
Oh, the benches, the old benches, matey. Remember them days?
Only one Jason Cundy. Come on, boy.
What do you think our chances are, mate, of winning this?
I'm the same as you, Gav. I feel we got it. But I just think that centre-half pairing, mate, it just lets me down a little bit.
Don't scare you, does it, mate? If you're like Argentina, Brazil, France, Spain, you're not frightened of our defence, are you?
No, not at all, mate. You can get at them, can't you?
Yeah. So when you say not scared of our defence, right? We've got to move on a second. But I'll ask a question, right?
Yeah.
What part of our defence, right? So centre halves. Yeah. When you say halves, are you saying
both?
Mark Gahey? He worries you?
No, I'm saying Gahey. I love Konsa, of course, but Gahey, Stones, and Konsa. Do you know what I mean?
No, they're not John Terry or Rio Ferdinand. I get that.
They're not
right?
Saliba. They're not Gabriel. They're not.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
And I'm looking at like some of the other teams, even Argentina. I don't know. I'm not sure, mate. And Gahey didn't have the best ends of the season.
That's fair. That's fair. But I think our starting 11, 13, 14, maybe 15, actually is good.
Yeah.
But as the centre half pairing, that's been an issue for a number of years, by the way.
Yes.
It's not just a new problem.
Yep. I like Nico O'Reilly as well, but he's got a little mistake in him. I mean, the Japan game recently. You know what I mean? He can switch off a little bit. He prefers to get forward, doesn't he? He loves to be one defending. So maybe Spence comes on for him in games as well. Reece James, how fit will he be through the tournament? That's a scare, isn't it?
Indeed. Keep the calls coming, gang. 03717 223344 now. Major shake-up for England cricket this morning as Test captain Ben Stokes and bowler Gus Atkinson have been dropped for the upcoming second Test against New Zealand following an incident in a nightclub. Former captain Joe Root will step back into the captaincy role. Let's bring in talkSPORT's cricket editor, John Norman. John boy.
Morning, John.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. I was feeling quite confident about England's World Cup chances until listening to
no, John. No, but there is a. Do you want to talk a bit of football first? You're a big Fulham fan, right? So, you look at the squad we've got, John. What are your thoughts? Where can we go?
I kind of veer between that kind of blind optimism that you always get at the start of most tournaments, and then listening to you two talking about our centre backs. We've kind of flipped from where we used to be.
Exactly.
Where we used to be, you could bank on us, blocking it out for 80 minutes if we nip one early, like we did against Argentina all those years ago. But then And now it's a case of it's just going to be a shootout, isn't it? That's way better than it was in the dark old days. So let's just win all the games 4-3 and a few penalty shootouts.
Why
and
not?
There we are. We're done.
Yeah. Hang on to the edge of your seats, literally, and depending on what time it is, hang on to the edge of your bed. John, listen, we got you on to talk about cricket. What on earth is Stokes up to, mate? Look, after what happened with the Ashes, and it was embarrassing what happened over in Australia when the news come out and about being on a stag do, and and then you fast forward to where we are now. The first test, Stokes is the captain, lead by example. How have we got ourselves into this situation?
Well, I think we've got ourselves into this situation because of a similar situation that took place in New Zealand before the Ashes, and then all the nonsense through the Ashes, which wasn't really to do with Stokes. And I think in part, this is a result of Ben Stokes feeling like he was let down by the players, B, by Ben Stokes being chastened and just damaged from that Ashes defeat. And I've seen it happen to pretty much every England captain that has ever gone to Australia. And Stokes has made a massive mistake, and I think that, he will be feeling really regretful and remorseful that not only has he now let down the players that he feels has let down him, but he's also put himself in a position where he could get booted out. And if he does, I think that would be one of the greatest tragedies to affect this game ever. Because for England to lose Ben Stokes as captain and player, because basically he stayed out for an hour longer than he should do, would be absolutely ridiculous.
John, we had Harmy on yesterday, and he said that he thinks Ben Stokes will be back available and he will get the captaincy back. What do you think, mate?
Well, yesterday when it was announced that Joe Root was going to be it was 2 days ago when Joe Root was announced that he was going to be taking over as the interim captain. So the ECB had made the right decision not to give the captaincy to Harry Brook, right? Because he was involved in a similar skirmish, a worse skirmish actually, in Wellington. So it would have been absolutely farcical for him to take over for a couple of tests. Now, to our mind, Joe Root would not be taking over the captaincy on this interim basis because he doesn't want this. Unless he knew or felt that Ben Stokes is coming back. They're very, very close. Okay. He wouldn't have put himself in that position. But I turned up at the Oval yesterday. The ECB came out with a statement 2 days ago. And Rob Key, managing director of England Cricket, spoke to me yesterday. And truth be told, lads, after hearing him speak, I didn't get the overriding impression that Ben Stokes will definitely be back.
When I heard it was him who was involved in this, of breaking protocols, I genuinely couldn't believe it. Then there's a huge amount of anger, and I'm not sure I'm over that at the moment, but also concern for Ben because of what we've been through over the last few months, that there has to be a reason for this, and that's what we're trying to find out now. We're just supporting him as much as we can. He hasn't intimated anything, and we're just going to let time and the process take its place, and we'll find out everything in due course.
That's Rob Key there speaking. John, when I go back to when I played, and I was before Gab, there was a drinking culture within football. And, I don't want to speak on behalf of Gab, but that, going out, having a night out, and they're still very much part of that. Yeah. So because England now are over in the World Cup, I can't imagine a world right now where England footballers on a World Cup would find themselves in a situation like this. No. Is there a part of what cricket, is there a part where they are perhaps behind the curve when it comes to being ultimately professional? Is there a part where they can learn from football? And I feel weird saying this because 30 years ago, I remember when Gaz was in the dentist chair, right, in Euro 96. Is there a part now that cricket can learn from football?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking of Gazza's celebrations after scoring against Scotland as well in U96. But cricket is very different from football, right? Because you get these World Cups and these European Championships once every 2 years. So once every 2 years, the footballers go away for a month. Cricket, you are living away from home pretty much from October through to February. Then you're in the IPL. They're always away, right? They need a release. They have to have a way to get rid of the intensity and the pressure of the life that they live.
Why is the curfew there then, John? Why is the curfew there?
I'm not saying that they have to learn from football in regard to footballers have worked out how to live their lives in a way that cricketers need to follow, because footballers don't live the same lives as cricketers.
That's fair.
Is there a drinking problem? Well, there's been 6 incidents in the last year of cricketers in this England setup drinking too much and finding themselves in trouble. The fact that there is a curfew in place suggests there must be a problem. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a curfew. So yes, I mean, there is a problem. Whether it's alcohol, whether it's an inability to deal with the pressure, whether it's a discipline, whether it's culture, whether it's the fact that they're too relaxed and they think anything goes.
They've got to learn from the footballers, John. You know,
they've got to learn from you two, right?
No, not from us. From Harry Kane. John Liss, you're an angel, top man.
Top man, John.
Keep up the good work.
Yeah, you two as well. You're going to change those shirts, by the way. You're going to wear the same ones every day.
They stink already. John, top man, take care. There's talkSPORT cricket editor John Norman there with us. Still to come here on Breakfast.
Superstar Breakfast preview on talkSPORT with Travis Perkins. Manage your Travis Perkins trade account online at travisperkins.co.uk or via the Travis Perkins app.
Yes, Brazil kick off their World Cup tomorrow night against Morocco, 11 p.m. live here on talkSPORT. And in an hour's time, we're heading live to Sao Paulo, and Gabby will be selecting his ultimate combined Brazil 11, pitting the icons of 2002 against the 2026 squad. That was our breakfast preview with our good friends at Travis Perkins.
Pois o samba está animado, o que eu quero é samba.
Superstar Breakfast preview on talkSPORT with Travis Perkins. Get free next day track delivery. Head to travisperkins.co.uk or download the app.
Kickoff was delayed even more by what was a monsoon over in the States, Gemma. But let's talk about England's performance. What do you make of it, first and foremost?
Look, they got the job done. End of the day, they're going to come up against a lot tougher test.
Yeah.
I thought they were poor. Yeah. They couldn't even string a couple of passes together.
No.
And you know, they obviously England should have really scored more.
Yeah.
You know, and Weke, that should have been a goal. That's a shocker.
I mean, that
Rodgers, he should have scored that as well.
Yeah.
And we are a little bit wasteful. I thought we were a bit wasteful, actually, against New Zealand, in all honesty, because they had chances and didn't punish them, only 1-0. But I have to say, I was really impressed with the energy, the fluidity, the movement, that opening 25 minutes. I thought we were good. Costa Rica were bad. I'm not going to take but you still have to put in a performance. We played against bad teams in the past and not put in that kind of performance.
No, like I said, the first 10, 15 minutes we were on the front foot. We were not giving them a sniff. We was bopping the ball around.
High energy, high tempo, good press.
You know, in this heat as well, good press, winning the ball high. Being really cutthroat, but just sometimes not. That little end product at times we're just lacking.
Yeah,
and I think that will be a worry when we start getting into the latter stage of the tournament, when we come up to teams like Spain and France.
One chance might be all you get. Big chance in the game.
Exactly. And if we can't find that, and if we need 10 or 15 chances to put one away against the bigger teams who are sturdy, who are better at the back, better at keeping the ball, that could come costly.
Indeed. 03717223344. England 3, Costa Rica 0. They weren't great, but there were one or two impressive performances, certainly first half. I thought Anthony Gordon was excellent.
Get ready to get the ultimate football fan winning feeling with talkSPORT Win.
Because this summer, you and a mate could be jetting off to watch England versus Panama in New Jersey live at the FIFA World Cup 2026 with Adidas, including tickets, flights, accommodation and more.
Go to talksport.com/win to enter now, and you could be soaking up the incredible atmosphere at the FIFA World Cup 2026. For the chance to win every football fan's trip of a lifetime, enter now at talksport.com/win.
Good morning, you are listening to the World Cup Breakfast. I'm Jason Cundy. Gabby Agbonlahor is alongside me. It's still time now to look ahead to today's World Cup action with Shaw.
High pressure picks on talkSPORT with Shaw. Non-stop protection deodorant that won't ever let you down.
Now another host nation gets their World Cup underway tonight as Canada welcomes Bosnia to Toronto live here on talkSPORT, of course. And joining us to do all the build-up is someone who will be hoping the Canadian party is spoiled by former Bosnian head coach Savo Milosevic, and he joins us now. Savo, good morning, sir.
Morning, Savo.
Good morning.
How are you, mate? You and Gabby you kind of missed one another, right?
Yes.
Do you remember Gabby? He must have been like about 10-year-old, 12-year-old little boy. Do you remember him or not?
I remember him as a player. He was a great player.
I remember him more than he remembers me. That League Cup final, fantastic, Savo.
It's a long time ago already.
Good days, my friend.
Listen, Savo, I really appreciate your time, bud. What kind of shape of Bosnia in ahead of the tournament?
Well, it should be okay. They have a quite good team, competitive, with some important individuals, but as a team, they look compact. They did really great thing in the playoffs, beating Wales away and Italy at home. It's not easy. They were not too easy games for them, but they showed the character and quality. So they're ready, looking forward to it. Everybody's healthy, so we're expecting good game tonight.
Savo, when you look at the group as well, this is a group that Bosnia should be getting out of. You know, Canada, I know they're one of the home nations in this World Cup, but they're not a great team. Qatar, you'd think Bosnia would be the toughest game would be Switzerland. They're a very good side, aren't they?
Definitely. Switzerland is the toughest opponent. The rest of it, but I think Bosnia can compete against Switzerland also.
Yes.
There are some people saying there should be enough 3 points to progress, so should be enough winning the Qatar, but I'm expecting definitely more from Bosnia.
Yes.
Savo, what is the expectation of the Bosnian crowd? What are they thinking about this? Getting out of the group is an absolute must, right? We can't consider not getting out of this group. That would be an absolute disaster.
Well, for Bosnia, this is the second time they're competing in the World Cup, so it won't be disaster if they don't progress. But certainly, people after what we saw against Wales and Italy, definitely people are expecting to progress in this group. It's not, but here, as you know, the World Cup is a completely different thing. The all teams coming. To give everything, there is no basically easy game on the World Cup. So you have to be focused, you have to give everything, you have to be ready to suffer, to sacrifice. And another thing, the weather condition could be a problem. Also, at the end of season, I don't know how much fuel is left in these players. Not just about Bosnia, I'm talking about all teams. And the weather condition is strange. You know, for example, last night we watched the game Mexico, South Africa, and playing with 2,000 meters altitude it's not easy thing. For those things from South America, it's good. But for the European teams, it's going to be
very difficult.
Very difficult.
Savo, we know Bosnia have got some very good players, but there's obviously the standout player for me is Dzeko, the career that he's had. I mean, fantastic career. How much do you think he'll be involved in this World Cup at 40 years of age?
Well, he will be involved, definitely. He will start matches. You know, he's in good shape still. He's looking after his body. He's very professional, and he's a leader on the pitch. The guys, the rest of the team, they're ready to sacrifice for him.
Yes.
But he's still capable of scoring a goal against any team in the world. And obviously, in these kind of matches in the World Cup, you need experience, and they have experience also with the Kolasinac at the back, Muharemovic. They have a stability with Demirovic and Dedic. They have players that playing at good high level, European level, so they can compete with anybody. And especially when you have a leader, it's important to have a leader on the pitch.
Of course. Salvo, what's going on in your world? What are you up to?
Well, I'm in coaching business 7 years already. Just recently finished the job. I was called to help one of the biggest clubs in Bosnia, actually. Železničar, that was struggling this year, big time, fighting for relegation. And I went there in February to help them, and I managed to do that. We stabilized the team and the game and the results. So now I'm resting and looking forward to the World Cup and then negotiate it.
Brilliant stuff. Listen, Savo, appreciate your time, mate.
Thank you very much, Savo.
You take care.
Legend.
Thank you. All the best to you.
Cheers,
guys.
buddy.
Thank you, mate.
Former Bosnia head coach there, Savo Milosevic, and of course centre forward for Aston Villa. And that was a look ahead with Sure non-stop protection deodorant that won't ever let you down.
High pressure picks on talkSPORT with Sure, official sponsor of FIFA World Cup 2026.
Good morning. Thanks for your company. You're listening to the World Cup Breakfast. I'm Jason Cundy alongside Gabby Agbonlahor. Coming up, we'll cross to Mexico City and find out if the party is still raging from the opening night win.
What did we learn from last night? The reason I asked that is I was watching, and I've said England from a long, long time ago. Maybe towards the end of qualifying, I thought England have got enough to win it, right?
Yes.
If Kane, Bellingham, the spine, and Declan Rice stays fit. I looked at the wingers, not necessarily at the left, because I think Rashford or Gordon are good enough. Either one of them I'll be happy with. But Noni Madueke's there to fill in for Saka. Saka isn't going to be fit, or isn't going to be fit enough. Just, you take it around a goalkeeper and you've got an open goal and it's crying out for you to hit it with your right and you hit it with your left. Yeah. I worry that a mistake like that in a nothing game, it doesn't matter to me, I don't care. Yes. But what it did show me is why hasn't he got enough composure to slot that home?
Yeah,
that's a worry.
I would use my weaker foot there. If that's the opposite side for me. I was always confident on my weaker foot just to use it. But Rodgers misses a chance as well where you go through 1v1 and he hits it to the side of the keeper. We've got to be clinical, because those sort of chances might be the only chances you get in a knockout game against the big boys if you're playing Portugal or Brazil. But I still look at it and say, who's the two centre-halves that he's going to start? Because Gahey didn't start last night. No. I look at Reece James, guaranteed. I look at O'Reilly, guaranteed. Look at the midfield three now.
Sorts itself out.
You'd think Bellingham would start with Anderson and Rice. Gordon and Rashford is still hard to call. Who starts on the left-hand side? Will Saka be fit for the first game? We don't know. But I don't know, because he likes Stones, mate. And Stones looked good last night because you're playing against nothing.
But he's played like 9 minutes.
I want to see Stones. I would have loved the game building up to the World Cup where Stone's playing against a proper centre forward or a proper winger who's running behind him. Because when I'm watching.
He's one of, if not the greatest of all time. Diego Maradona led Argentina to glory in 1986, producing some incredible moments on the way. But his World Cup story wasn't all triumph and inspiration. A fresh-faced 21-year-old Maradona arrived at the 1982 World Cup as the next great hope for Argentina. But his tournament debut didn't go to plan. Argentina were knocked out early on, and Maradona was criticised for underperforming. His legend truly begins 4 years later, when, in the Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, he created outrage and infamy with one flick of his wrist, the hand of God. He punched it into the net. Peter Shilton called him a cheat. Maradona described the referee Ali bin Nasser, who missed it, as his great eternal friend. Then just 4 minutes later, he picks up the ball in his own half and starts to dance around the England team. He goes past one, then another. Can we have that music off, please? Anyway, the run ends in glory for Maradona, and just days later, he was lifting the World Cup trophy, Argentina's second, and returning home a national hero. Hopes were high for Italia 90 when he'd captained the side again, but it was bizarre. Maradona was playing his club football in Italy at the time, winning titles for Napoli. And the Neapolitans were actually supporting Argentina over their own country when they faced off in the semi-final. Argentina won that game, but lost to West Germany in the final, and Maradona burst into tears. The 1994 World Cup would be his last. I mean, even his fashion had gone downhill. He was sent home after 2 games for failing a doping test due to something he'd ingested from an energy drink. But does a Red Bull make you look like this? Maradona would never pull on the blue and white stripes again. He did come back as manager, but was sacked after they were knocked out in 2010. The goal of the century is a permanent reminder that he may well have been the greatest of them all. Before it, his ascent, and after it, his dramatic descent, only highlights the mountain peak that was Maradona's 86.
Hello, good morning. Thanks for your company. This is the World Cup Breakfast. Me, Jason Cundy and Gabby Agbonlahor. And Arnold Clark. Buy a used car in the upgrade event and get 2 years free servicing, plus a chance to win the cost of it back this June. What a day it's going to be here on talkSPORT. From the magic of Ronaldinho and Ronaldo to the modern brilliance of Vinicius Jr. Gabby drops his ultimate blockbuster combined 2002 and 2026 Brazilian 11. Gabby, you got it?
I have.
You sorted it?
Mate. Yeah.
Was it easy? Was it hard?
It was quite easy, mate. Majority.
Okay. No, Gab. I just want to say, keep your powder dry, mate.
Okay, sorry. Some great players, though.
Yeah, right. Wow. We're joined by the owners of the Cold Town House, officially voted the best place to watch the World Cup and the only place to experience a proper Scotland matchday roar. And we're crossing over the Atlantic with all the best fan colour interviews, including a trip to the White House, really. Last night, though, saw the host Mexico kick off their World Cup campaign in style, cruising past South Africa. They were terrible by the South Africa, my God. If that's the standard, my gosh. They won 2-0 in front of 800,000 fans in the iconic Azteca Arena. And here's how it sounded live here on talkSPORT.
And that's it. It's a win for Mexico in the opening game of the 2026 World Cup. Raúl Jiménez sealing the points with the second goal. A very emotional moment for everybody inside the Azteca Stadium. A match of 2 goals and 3 red cards. But Mexico are the first team to get points on the board as one of the co-hosts in the World Cup. It's finished. Mexico 2, South Africa 0.
Oh my God, I did say 800,000 fans. I meant 80,000. 800, that's nearly a million. Imagine a million people squeeze into watch a game. 80,000, not 800,000 fans. I know it's iconic, the Azteca, but my gosh, ain't that iconic? Wowzers. I do apologise for that. Made me laugh, that. Gab.
Yes.
We saw the game there. South Africa, terrible, mate. Is that a bit of a concern? Because the competition has been extended and it's so wide. Are we in danger of seeing like teams turn up and just go, oh my God, what are they doing here?
We're in big danger. You know, you look at some of the teams that are going to be playing this World Cup. I look at last night. I look at Cape Verde. Look at some of the groups. Iran, to be fair, will give a good go of things like they did in the last World Cup. Curacao. I'm looking at like Jordan. Do you know what I mean, man? Look at these Panama.
Simon Jordan.
Yeah. Uzbekistan. I'm looking at some of these teams, and I feel like watching South Africa last night, they will not be the worst team in this tournament that you watch. Okay, right. And that says a lot because they couldn't string 3 passes together.
No, they couldn't. They were terrible. Raúl Jiménez, second half header was his 46th in 125 appearances. But the first at World Cup finals, he's now joint second Mexico's list of goal scorers behind Javier Hernandez on 52. He's gone back to Wolves. I kind of get it, but could Fulham have given him another year, do you think, or not?
He's 35.
Right.
I thought sometimes you have to move on.
Yeah.
When you're in the big boy league, the Premier League, 35, he's okay, isn't he, at times?
I was pleased for him when he scored the goal.
Yeah, I was happy.
Yeah,
Premier League, you watch him a lot and you can score a goal, but hasn't got the legs maybe for the Premier League. But 35, it's a good age to still be playing in the Championship.
Indeed, yeah.
And Wolves know him best,
Indeed.
and he loves Wolves. But last night I was happy for him. Because he had that
first goal in the World Cup. There's something about that, isn't there? For your country, score in the Azteca to score that goal.
Yes.
For more on that, let's go and speak to Mexican football expert Lalo Lopez, live from Mexico City. Good morning, Lalo.
Good morning, Lalo.
Good morning. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. I hope my English is good enough.
Very good, mate.
We're very excited to be here.
Lalo, listen, I appreciate your time. Your English is perfect. We were just saying there, we were delighted that he scored his first goal, Jimenez, for Mexico in a World Cup in the Azteca. What a moment that was, not just for him, but for the Mexican fans as well.
Yeah, it was a really big moment for the fans, for himself, because he has been struggling over the past 3 World Cups. He was a substitute. He was very criticized because of that. He couldn't score, and he has been a very solid player in Wolverhampton, in Fulham, but he have never managed to deliver while playing with Mexican national team. And when scoring that second goal, well, the stadium went whole crazy. It was a mesmerizing atmosphere, and it was like Jimenez finally overstating that almost fatal clash with David Luiz over 5 years ago. So it was like a very special moment for him and for us and for all the country. And then the party just got started.
I enjoyed the game. I loved seeing the passion from the Mexican fans as well. Really enjoyed Gutierrez in centre midfield. But can you talk to me about the player who got the biggest cheer during the game? The 17-year-old Gilberto Mora. He scored 6 goals last season. How good is he?
He will be a legend of Mexican football. He is a unique talent. He is a prodigy. I don't like to compare, but he is like he has this sensation, these emotions. Like when you see a very good and young player, like you know it, and you see those things in Gilberto Mora. He's a very mature player, even though he's quite young, very young. He plays like he's a whole veteran, and he likes to have the ball. He likes to call for the ball. He is no shy at all, and we love him by that, because he's not hiding about anything in a football match. He's been injured during the whole time of this year. He has a hip problem, but he has overcome, fortunately, about this in the last 7 weeks. But maybe he is not that ready to play, because Javier Aguirre doesn't want him to get hurt again. So, but in the end, he's a very special player. And we are very, very hopeful that he will be succeeded in this World Cup.
Yes, I look at the rest of the group. Korea beat Czech Republic a few hours ago. I think Mexico will top that group. But what's the expectation? How far do the Mexican people feel that their team should go?
It depends, because there are two types of Mexican fans. There are the loyal, always loyal, unconditionally loyal Mexican fans, and there are the always criticizing Mexican fans. I am the one of the latter. So I personally think that Mexico won't be reaching the final rounds in this World Cup. I think maybe we will be getting the second, the runner-up in the group phase, and actually, we expect to play against England in the
we'll see you there, mate.
The round of 16. Yeah, and I hope we get there, but we have no hope to get through that game. So, but if you ask other fans in Mexico, there are some that still believes that they will be winning the tournament or reaching out the semifinals. I don't think that's ever going to happen, never. But we have these two different ways of seeing Mexican expectations in a World Cup.
But listen, you're playing at the Azteca, and there's altitude obviously is an issue. In Scotland, England, the chance you could play both. How much of an issue do you think that potentially could be for Scotland and England?
I don't think that the altitude is going to be a real factor, because South Africa, they lost because of their mistakes and not because the altitude. And that happens a lot with CONCACAF rivals in visiting Mexico City and the Azteca Stadium. We think that we will win only because of the altitude and because of the atmosphere and because of the fans. Right. And there was a time where that was true, but nowadays that thing has just disappeared. The teams are already very well prepared. The teams are getting these notions that they have to fight the altitude, and they plan, if they take a plan into account to tackle that. So there has been many games over the last years that Mexico has been struggling with teams that are not as hard to beat, as tough. But we have lost against them, or we have drawn against them, Honduras, Costa Rica, United States. And because of this kind of idea that we are better because of the altitude, and it's not like that. It's like a myth. So I don't think that really the altitude is going to be a factor against those teams.
Well, listen, I hope to see you there, Lalo. All right?
Yes.
We'll see you there. We'll have this conversation again, okay?
Whenever you want, I'm ready. Thank you so much.
Lalo, your English was excellent.
My friend. Yes.
Thank you very much, bud. You take care. Good luck rest of the tournament. Lalo Lopez there, Mexican football expert, looking back. After their opening game with the Azteca 2-0, they beat South Africa. 3 red cards in that game. Coming up is Jude Bellingham sharing a barber with Lionel Messi. Well, it's a good omen for England, is it?
We saw Anthony Gordon, quite old school, chalk on his boots, taking the full-back on the outside, which was good to see.
It was refreshing, wasn't it? Absolutely refreshing. And I think the way Tuchel is, I think he'll play with 2 out-and-out wide players, and he looks for pace in a wide area. So, yeah, people say it's a little bit old-fashioned. We don't see them anymore. Let's be fair. Anthony Gordon is a top player. That's why Barcelona have paid all this money for him, quite a remarkable move for him. So, yeah, I'm delighted that he's done well because he's one of these players who gets you off the edge of your seat, doesn't he? When he's direct, he's quick, and he's a top player. So it was good to see him playing well.
Steve, as a manager, what do you make of the way he's handled Bellingham? Because it looks like it might have worked. He played really well last night.
Yeah.
There has been this, is he in, is he out, is he the right bloke, is he as a team man? The doubts have been raised, haven't they?
Jonathan Northcroft, the author, he's written a new book about, and Tuchel features in it, and he said Tuchel couldn't create jeopardy, Steve, because through the fixtures, because they were just too easy to win in qualifying. So he's kind of created a jeopardy by keeping all the players on their toes, by not saying, you're a nailed-on starter. And Bellingham kind of seems to have benefited from that. We've seen Ollie Watkins benefit from that. He admitted that it gave him a kick up the backside being left out of a squad. Yeah. So I think you can see, Bellingham knows he's fighting for his shirt, really, with Morgan Rogers, and he played very well last night.
Well, look, I mean, he's an outstanding football player as well, isn't he, Bellingham? And this debate of whether he's going to be the number 10 is the one. Is it going to be him or the kid from Villa? Look, he's an outstanding player, Bellingham. I'll be very, very surprised if he's not going to start him, because I think we look at it, it's pretty straightforward. It's between him or Rodgers, and Bellingham's a top player. I mean,
get ready to get the ultimate football fan winning feeling with talkSPORT Win.
Because this summer, you and a mate could be jetting off to watch England versus Panama in New Jersey live at the FIFA World Cup 2026 with Adidas, including tickets, flights, accommodation and more.
Go to talksport.com/win to enter now, and you could be soaking up the incredible atmosphere at the FIFA World Cup 2026. For the chance to win every football fan's trip of a lifetime, enter now at talksport.com/win.
Hello, good morning. Thanks for your company. It's 7:20. I'm Jason Cundy. You are listening to World Cup Breakfast. Gabby Agbonlahor is alongside me. Right, the World Cup is underway, which means we need to play a bit of this. Come on, let's get it out there. Come on. Is it coming home? Don't know whether it is. Is it coming? It is coming home. Is it the guys in the gallery yet? 100%. Is it?
It's less pressure though now.
100%.
Don't you think there's less pressure?
Do you know what, Gab?
Now,
right.
Don't you think?
I'm normally very optimistic about.
Yeah.
And I'm quite pessimistic actually about this one. I'm going into it with low expectation.
So much.
I think we can do well. I don't know what well looks like really. Quarters. I mean, if we get to the final, have you seen who potentially we're going to play? We just spoke to the Mexican, right?
France, isn't it?
Well, we got Mexico, right, in the Azteca.
Is it Brazil, Portugal?
Brazil.
Yeah.
I
think it is Portugal.
And then
France in the final.
That's a monster.
Portugal's a tough game.
They're all tough, mate.
Yeah.
Just get out the groups.
But this manager has been paid the big bucks.
Yeah,
been given a new deal to win it. I don't want to hear quarterfinals is good. I don't want to hear.
Do you know what, Gab? For my money, he's only been brought in for 3 or possible 2 games, right?
Yeah.
The quarterfinals right? The only 2 games he's been brought in for is semi-final and final.
Exactly.
They're the only 2 games. He's got this contract. I know he's extended it. The only 2 games he's been brought in for is semis and finals.
Cundy, if we don't make a minimum semi-finals, I can see the front pages already. I can hear the callers that were calling when you got appointed. You give it to you. All right with that, Gabby, are you? You know, a German managing our country. Are you happy with that? We're going to have them callers back on that says, that's it. You know, it was a plan. It was undercover. You're going to have all...
But there's also an element of how we lose. I mean... There's
I don't care, mate.
No, I agree with you, right? But if we get beat 4-0, right, that's one conversation. If you go out to a bad referee
decision,
you know,
fair
on
enough.
penalties, there is a little bit of reflection. You go, right, okay, where are we? Who are we?
It depends, though. If it's a quarters and semis and you go out to penalties and you're like, did you do enough before penalties?
Yeah.
Then I get it.
Well,
for a bad decision.
that was the stick you could beat Arsenal with, right? In the Champions League final.
Are you doing that?
No. What do you mean?
Mate,
No.
We're together now. You can't bring
No. The reason I'm doing it, I think it's relevant because actually...
We can't be Arsenal, mate. We can't, mate. We can't do an Arsenal. You got to show more intent. Don't matter who you play
That's what
against.
I mean. That's the point I'm trying to make.
So we play France in the final. You want us to go for it, not sit back.
Well, if we get beat on penalties, I think Arsenal fans reflect on that final.
Laura's staring at us. Laura Kirk Francis is giving us evil.
Okay, she's coming now, right?
Let's move on.
No. I think it's fair. I think on reflection, next year Arsenal will go deep in that competition again. I think they'll go. Can Arteta do it in a different way? Score the first goal and then sit back and allow PSG to...
That's what he does, mate.
Why are you doing it? Why are you digging him out, Arsenal?
Come on, let's move on, mate.
Okay.
Come on.
Now, listen, I'm told it's not just coming home, it's brumming home.
Oh, yes.
Right? It's brumming home. What does that mean, Gabby? Tell me, what does brumming home mean?
So, mate, I don't know if you've seen the clips, but there's been so many clips of Aston Villa fans celebrating in the warehouse, which is at Villa Park. So, talkSPORT and Aston Villa, great partnership, mate. Top partnership. Come together, and they'll be showing all the England games in the warehouse. Top DJs, top food, top talkSPORT.
Who's the top sport guest? Who is he?
The talkSPORT guest. I'm doing the first game.
Oh!
There's a mixture. Each game is a mixture of talkSPORT talent. Looking forward to it, mate. I'll be doing a Q&A as well before the game. So nice to celebrate, but every fan's welcome.
Right.
You know, Aston Villa, they open their doors to all fans, mate, not just Villa fans.
Anyone in the Midlands?
Anyone
around there? Walsall? Birmingham?
Wolverhampton.
You know. Who else is
got some good news, just lost their manager.
Go on, how far can we...
West Brom.
Stretch the neck.
Shrewsbury.
Is it Shrewsbury or Shrewsbury? Is it Shrewsbury or Shrewsbury?
Shrewsbury.
I'm asking you.
No, but mate, it'll be a good laugh. Looking forward to it. First game is next Wednesday.
It is indeed. Okay, so head to talksport.com/fanzone now to grab your tickets, but be quick. Now, time for our coffee break with Costa Express.
When you're tired of playing,
Aston Villa. Let's get in there.
The Costa Coffee Break on talkSPORT. Sponsored by Costa Express. Quality coffee, quality day.
Now, Laura Kirk Francis is back with us, and while Gabby and I were talking about Arsenal,
sorry, Laura,
she was in the gallery giving us evils, right? I saw you, Laura. There was a dig. Don't take. I thought it was a relevant point that I was making. You clearly didn't.
I heard the word Arsenal and I just thought, oh, here we go. No, I think you were fair. One thing I will say, though, is that Villa, you're playing PSG in the Super Cup, whatever it's called, yes?
What do you mean, whatever it's called?
Whatever it's called.
Yeah,
don't care.
When you win the
whatever
European
it's
competition,
called.
when you win the European Cup, you play in the Super Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever it's called, go on.
But what I will say is that if you set up in any way defensively, I'm on you. I'm on you, right? If you've got anything less than 40% possession, I'm here. I'm outside your house.
Laura, we don't do that. We don't fear anybody. We beat PSG in Champions League in a knockout stage.
And what did you get for that?
We got the.
How did that go? Yeah.
I mean, because
how did that go?
Cundy, if you have a go, you get at them like you did in the Club World Cup.
Listen, there's only one team that's beat PSG in the final recently, and that ain't Arsenal.
Yeah.
Well, we were 1-0 up for quite a long time. Does that count for nothing anymore?
Well, Declan Rice scored 2 brilliant free kicks against Real Madrid. Let's go back to that game.
We will go back to that.
Have Chelsea ever played a Super Cup game?
Oh, mate, come on. Don't insult me. Don't insult me.
Oh, sorry.
Don't insult me.
It's nice to be involved, isn't it, Cundy?
Come on.
I can't wait, Leipzig.
Come on. Laura, good morning again. You've got the back pages. What's going on? What other headlines can you give us?
So we've had, it's Brumming Home. Is that right? Yeah. We've now got It's Combing Home.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a story in The Sun that Jude Bellingham is sharing a barber with Lionel Messi.
Right.
Is that a good omen? Can I just say, I feel uncomfortable talking about haircuts in here. I feel like I'm being set up. Well, the question that I was asked to ask you is, do footballers get their hair cut every day? And I thought, how do these guys know?
Well, I've had a hair transplant, right? And there's encouraging signs.
It's looking good. It is looking good.
There's a couple of, you can see that. Is it encouraging?
It's looking all right, mate.
It's on its way.
Trust the process.
Trust the process, mate. It's a long term.
Oh, we now trust the process, are we? We now trust the process. I see.
I've got the Arteta cut.
He's got a good head of hair, though. You'd be lucky to get his head of hair.
I wouldn't mind. Yes, but going back to the
is that a good omen that Bellingham's getting his trim?
I love the red tops. That there's a tenuous link about Bellingham's had his hair cut. Oh, Messi.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like Messi's a winner, born winner.
So you think there is something in it?
Why not, mate? Why not? Why not do everything you can?
Why not? You were just saying that you're not really behind England yet. You're not getting excited. This is a reason to believe.
Is it? I mean.
Come on, mate.
Come on.
No.
Listen,
no. Hold on. If we're talking about barbers and that's why England win the World Cup, we are on the wrong path, matey.
Yeah, I can't really talk about this, guys. So.
No, I was say maybe you don't.
Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, Bobby Charlton, he won the World Cup.
Yeah.
He had a bald head.
Oh, true. R9 didn't have much going on.
I know. There's a bit of
R9 had that nice little thing on the diag right in front of it.
Oh, I see what you've done there.
Yeah, thank you.
Trust the process, mate.
Trust the process. Yeah, I'm not buying into that story. I mean, look, it's a nice story, and we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how about this one then? Same sort of approach in the Daily Star. Roy Keane getting trolled for wearing shorts during ITV's World Cup coverage. What do we make of this?
So it was Roy Keane, and they're all wearing shorts.
What do you think?
Look windy, didn't it?
It's hot out there.
Look windy.
No, people are saying it's not appropriate for ITV's coverage to be wearing shorts. Now, Gabby, you turned up the other day here in shorts, I believe.
I think whatever you're comfortable wearing,
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's nice to be comfortable at work. What do you think, Cundy?
Well, I mean, I wear flip-flops during the warm season. I get absolutely slaughtered in the office. You can't show off feet, apparently.
But that's why you're on talkSPORT and not ITV then.
Do you know what?
That's a very good point. I mean, hold on, Laura. Hold on. I was having a dig of it. Hold on. If Wayne Rooney had flip-flops on, what would you say?
Joe, I'd say that's inappropriate. Inappropriate. You can't see people's feet on ITV.
What about women then? Women wear open-toe. They wear open-toe shoes. Is that inappropriate? Are we saying? Hold on a second. Are we saying that women can wear open-toe shoes, but men can't? Is that what we're saying?
You're saying, Laura Kirk-Francis.
That is exactly what I'm saying. Women generally have nicer feet. There's an entire industry built on that. Okay. That's
generally have nicer feet.
That's not fair.
Women have got nice. I mean, I'm not going to get my feet out, right?
Feet, please,
Gav, can you get your feet out?
I can't, mate.
I know.
Big toes are massive, mate. Battered and bruised, mate. But I got a bone to pick at Roy Keane, though.
Okay.
Because he's done a podcast recently and said that John McGinn, when he's not at it, is a pub player. And that just sums up Roy Keane, to be honest, because...
What do you mean? No, hold on.
No, he says to me, tell me you don't watch Aston Villa every week without telling me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, John McGinn, every game he's at it, never been a pub player.
He didn't say pub player.
Tell me that's
not...
He said, if John McGinn is a very good player, but when he's not at it, it reminds him of a pub player.
And that's
come on, John McGinn.
No, come on, that's not analysis.
John McGinn is most reliable player, game after game, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. So Roy Keane, be quiet, mate.
Be quiet and no more shorts on ITV, please.
Yeah.
Now listen, Roy Keane.
Legs away.
Roy Keane coached you, right?
Not a great coach, mate.
No. And hold on, I'm not even asked the question. You slaughtered. You're going in hard on Roy
Being
Keane.
honest, mate. Look at his coaching career. He's not done well.
Was he not a good coach?
No, mate.
Was he not?
Anger issues.
Did he?
Yeah, different generation of players.
What if you turned up in a meeting wearing shorts and flop flips?
Flop flips.
Flop flips, yeah, flip flops. What do you want to call them? What would he say if you turned up?
I think he would kick you out. I remember after a game, QPR, mate, he got a can of Red Bull, threw it across into the shower. It was like, Red Bull, I see you all drinking it. Doesn't work. Do the science. Do the science. Do the science. Mate, when I had this tantrum, mate, I'm covering my face thinking like, I'm going to burst out laughing here. But apparently in one of his books, he was like, I had a Red Bull before every game. Make your mind up, Roy. Which one is it, mate?
So is it shorts or not?
I think you can wear shorts if you're comfortable. And if men want to get their feet out, it's about equal rights. If ladies can do it, men can get their feet out. I'm with you, Cundy.
No.
I'd rather not see feet in general.
So me and Cundy come in on Monday with like sandals on with our feet out. You got a problem with that?
Well, that's why this desk is built this way. Can't see your feet.
You can't see. We're walking in the office. So we got shorts.
Yeah.
Right. England shirt and flip flops.
I'm going straight home. I'm going straight home. I'm not working these
You're not doing
standards.
back pages?
No. If I see feet and flip-flops here, I'm going to be very...
Feet and shorts?
Oh, no, please.
We get a hard thing, don't we, mate, us men?
I tell you what, next time I'm going to wear the tightest shorts I can find.
Crusty feet all over the place.
I'm not cutting my toenails.
Oh, no.
Don't make me laugh, Cundy.
Oh, disgusting. Laura, thank you very much. That was all thanks to our friends at Costa Express.
Just a process.
The Costa Coffee Break on talkSPORT. Sponsored by Costa Express. Quality coffee, quality day.
He left a good job at Borough because he loves Wolves, played there, wanted to try and keep them up, even though it was looking pretty difficult. So it's quite a shoddy way to get rid of a manager, from to hear a few rumours, go online, then have to ring the club to find out if it's true or not.
Yeah, totally. It's ridiculous, really, and definitely out of the blue. And I think if you speak to anyone, that's either been at the club or been watching, you can see what he's done since he's come to that club. I spoke about it when he first went there. His man management skills, the togetherness that he's got with that group of players, and what I find incredible is that they've had this plan. They knew really for a long time that the situation they were in and they were going to get relegated, and he's built this team. He's then played a really good style. They played some really good games. Yes, results probably weren't as they should be, but then towards the end, he's then whittled it down and he's looked at players that he's probably thought, yeah, these will do for me next year, these won't. They've had all of this time to plan because they knew the situation. And then the players that they've already signed, and like Andre, who's re-signed, signed a new deal, he talks about Rob Edwards as being a integral part of that. And then they release the interview with Kieran Trippier yesterday about how instrumental Rob was when he had other clubs that were interested. So then you have this bombshell that happens the next day when Rob's been sacked. It's absolutely incredible.
Have they explained themselves, Fossen? Have they said why they've decided to do this? Is it the same sort of statement you normally get, or have they explained why?
Thanking him and all that.
Well, no, I haven't.
We've all seen one of these before, right? The old heavy leather book. No, not that one. That one. Used in World Cups and football as a whole for years back in the day. It's a far cry from modern balls made from synthetic materials, full of sensors for VAR and goal line technology. So when did the switch happen? Up until 1970, it was generally the rule of thumb that the host nation would provide the ball. The balls were always made from leather, usually with a vulcanized rubber interior, the same stuff they make tennis balls from. But in rainy and muddy conditions, the ball would absorb loads, and it was like playing with a brick. In 1970, Adidas were tasked with creating their first ball, and they came up with this icon, the Telstar. Despite its new, sleek look, it was a handful for goalkeepers and pretty unpleasant to head with. So in 1974, Adidas came out with the Telstar Durlast, the first synthetically coated ball that would be resistant to water and mud, and generally wouldn't wear as badly. The next major breakthrough came during the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, where Adidas placed an alien-like sensor in the middle of the ball, tracking every touch at 500 hertz to aid referees in offside decisions and handball calls. But in essence, it's the same ball developed by Adidas over 40 years ago.
Hello, good morning and welcome to the World Cup. Oh, hold on, what's just up there? My screen's gone. World Cup breakfast, me, Jason Cundy Gabby Agbonlahor and Arnold Clark are celebrating a massive summer of football by a used car in June, and you'll be entered into their weekly draw to win the cost of it back. And tomorrow, yes, the Samba Boys will be bringing the colour to the World Cup. Brazil in action tomorrow. There's no World Cup without Brazil. The only nation, I think I'm right in saying, that have been in every single World Cup. And as always, during a World Cup, every game is here on talkSPORT. They take on Morocco at 11 o'clock, and Sao Paulo-based journalist John Cottrell has given us a preview of everything you need to know.
Hello, talkSPORT. John Cottrell here in a rather overcast Sao Paulo. The weather may be a little gloomy, but the atmosphere is building nicely. But can the Seleção under Carlo Ancelotti do the business? The Italian turned 67 on Wednesday and is revered here for his fabulous track record, but he's coming under some flack. First of all, he included Neymar, and many say Neymar doesn't justify his place in the squad. Secondly, he's tinkering with the team on the eve of the World Cup, perhaps bringing in another player into midfield and leaving one up top. The Brazil side are rightly worried about Morocco. Morocco are a decent outfit. Have the Seleção got enough in them to see themselves through? We're going to find out on Saturday.
John Cottrell there. Now, right, to get us in the mood, we've given Gabby the task of picking his combined 11 from Brazil, using the players from this year's team squad and the 2002 team that lifted the World Cup. Gabby, what you got for us, matey?
You know what I've gone for, mate?
Go on.
Mate, to the
So tell you what, just rattle out the 2002 team. Just rattle it out.
Okay, let's start with Dida. Let's start with Cafu.
By the way, Dida, not impressed with Dida, mate. I thought it was overrated.
I know. Cafu.
Okay.
Lucio.
Right.
Edmilson. Roberto Carlos. Belletti. Junior. Play for Parma.
Yeah.
Ricardinho. Gilberto Silva. Rivaldo. Ronaldinho. Kleberson.
Yeah.
Decent player. Vampeta. Juninho Paulista. Fantastic. He was Kaká. Ronaldo. Denilson. Oh, you remember him at Real Betis?
Yeah.
Left footer skills. Edilson and Luizão.
Right, okay. So you've got a combined 11.
Yeah, I have, mate.
By the way, you've just rattled out some legends.
Legendary.
Right, and not just a Brazilian football, of
football in general, yeah.
Right, okay. So
I've gone in goal.
What shape have you gone?
I've gone 4-4-2, mate.
Keep it simple,
mate.
Keep it simple.
Just 4-4-2. I've gone Alisson in goal, mate.
Yeah. Dida's.
Dida.
Not having Dida, mate.
It's okay, weren't he? AC Milan.
No, I mean, I saw him in that Champions League final.
Left-footed, weren't he?
Yeah, I'm not having him.
Okay.
Right, go on.
Right back. Okay, so this was tough, you know. It was it was
Cafu?
out of
Cafu.
Yeah, it was Cafu. Yeah, Cafu right back. Yeah. Left back. This
This
was tough. Left back.
It's not tough.
Roberto Carlos.
It's not.
Roberto Carlos and Cafu.
Hold on, Gab. What's going on the screen now? Who's that? Who's that? What's happened there? So we got a picture. Those that can't see on the radio.
That's me. That's Gabby with the Ronaldo.
Hold on. Is that AI'd?
That's AI. Yeah. Looks good, doesn't it?
Do you know what? I don't know whether it is AI'd.
Mate, my sort of game.
How old are you there, Gab, in that photo? There's a photo, so those in their car or wherever you listen. Right, there's a photograph of Gabby. They AI'd the R9, the little tuft of, like, hair on top of his head. You can't... No, you don't want...
him in the game, mate. The centre-halves, right? Lucio,
yeah. Go on.
It was top. Bayern Munich. Was it Leverkusen?
Yeah, Bayern Munich, yeah.
And Leverkusen, weren't it, first?
Yeah,
yes,
maybe,
it was.
yeah.
I've got Marquinhos.
Okay.
I've gone Marquinhos. I've gone, because Brazil's second centre-half back in the day wasn't... yeah.
Okay.
So that's my back four.
All right, don't mind that back. That's a top class.
First centre-mid, mate, it's got to be Gilberto Silva.
Right, okay. Right, just protect
You happy with that?
What my choices now?
Oh, come on, mate. Gilberto Silva.
No, I just want to know my choices now, Gab.
Gilberto Silva. Okay, with Gilberto Silva in that centre midfield.
Oh, okay, go on. He ain't going to tell me.
I've gone Kaká.
Oh.
You're not happy with that?
No, I'm just saying. Magnifico. Maravilloso.
They're my two centre mids, but Kaká, go and express yourself.
Yeah, go on.
Go on,
Has he got a free roll?
Yeah, go and gallop forward.
So basically, it's not 4-4-2, is it?
It's two centre midfielders.
It's a 4-4 Kaká.
Yeah, but back in the day, mate, two centre midfielders. One went forward, one didn't.
Yeah.
Not hard, is it, mate?
No.
On the right-hand side, I have gone Rivaldo. I wanted cutting in, mate.
Yeah.
That goal against England, remember?
Yeah.
Ronaldinho, little touch, goal. Seaman, no chance. Rivaldo on that right-hand side. Left-hand side, it's got to be, hasn't it? It's got to be him.
Yeah, go on.
Ronaldinho. Wow. Wow. You reckon he's top 3 ever Brazilian players?
No.
Oh.
No.
Who's above him?
So Rivaldo.
Ronaldinho.
Oh, Rivaldo. No, I'm not saying over him. Oh, yeah, but I'm saying Rivaldo. He was one that.
Oh, unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
But Ronaldinho made you like really enjoy football.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
On that left-hand side for Barcelona.
He done tricks for fun.
Just watch his documentary as well, mate. It was outstanding on Netflix to watch as well.
Yeah.
And I've gone through a 2 up front, mate.
Cool.
First player up front I've gone for Neymar.
No, mate, honestly.
What do you mean? Don't start. I'm giving Neymar a free roll as well.
Mate, Neymar, the most overrated footballer of his generation. I'm not having it.
Cundy, don't.
No, I'm not having it.
Don't,
no,
I'm a big Neymar.
No, he doesn't
overrated.
He does the most overrated footballer of his generation.
Oh my God. At Barca?
No, not having him. Not having him. Not having him. No, not having it. Nope. So that's the music stopped.
Cundy, please, mate.
No, not Neymar.
Who's a better player? Neymar, Hazard.
R9. Oh, give me Hazard every day of the week, mate.
Oh,
mate, give me. Is it? No, don't get me on the Neymar.
Okay. R9's playing with him. R9's
take Neymar out.
But no,
mate,
come on. Neymar. Pace.
No.
Skill.
No, he's got a heart the size of a.
Yeah, but mate, he made you enjoy football watching him.
No, he made.
That's a typical centre half.
No, do you know? No, give me R9. Right, I'm not having Neymar. Not at any price.
Neymar, Suarez, Messi.
No, give me Hazard. Give me anyone. You don't want Neymar in your team, mate.
What do you mean?
You don't want Neymar in your team.
What he won with Barca?
What he won?
Well, he's part of it, mate. He was outstanding. No.
Here's a stat. When he left Barcelona, he never won a major honour again. And don't give me...
He left Barca for the dough, didn't he? Obviously, to PSG.
That goes down as a black mark in my book.
I know, but...
No.
Cundy, we've become very close, mate.
No, I know, but we're going to fall out of a Neymar.
Yeah, it could be, mate.
No.
Please, mate.
No.
Wow.
No. No. Scrub him out.
Let's break.
Scrub.
All right, he's out. Thiago's in. Thiago, you in from Brentford. Go on, mate, you're in. Show us what you got. One season wonder. Go on.
I just can't have it, mate.
Wow.
No. Sorry, mate.
Shock me, that has.
No, the thing about Neymar is, Obviously, an unbelievable talent, but when you boil it down, what does he do for the team? It's no coincidence.
Get past 3, 4, 5.
And then
players.
what? And then what?
And then put it
and then
in
what?
for someone.
Well, he didn't do it in the Champions League final against Bayern Munich, did he?
Yeah, but he did.
3 1v1s.
What did he do? What did he do for Barca?
What do you mean what he did? He had Messi with him. He had Suarez with him.
Yeah, but he'd done a lot, mate.
No.
Entertaining.
No.
My sort of player as well, because he'd wind up the opposition, doing flicks and heel-toeing it and flicking over their heads. Wow, couldn't... Yeah, I don't know, mate.
We're going to fall out, aren't we?
I don't know where we go from here.
Is it one of them? Is it? Is it like when you start dating someone, right? And you go and your things getting on, and all of a sudden there's a conversation. You go, oh my god,
we can't go forward.
I don't think we can move forward. I don't think we can get over this. Is that where we are?
I think H.
Is it the Neymar bump?
H&J could be on an 8, mate.
Get them in early. Okay. There we are. We thought, listen, 037172233. I've had this conversation for years. Neymar, the most overrated footballer of his generation.
Wow.
Just don't see it. Okay, now we're giving the chance to win a trip to the 2026 FIFA World Cup final. Gab won't even look at me now. Curtis at Adidas. You and a mate could be in New York on June the 27th, seeing England take on Panama live. We've got your flights, hotel, spending money, match tickets, and the official try under match ball all covered. Head to talksportwin.com to enter for full T's and C's. Now, but hurry, entries close today at 4 p.m. Right, still to come here on breakfast.
Superstar Breakfast preview on talkSPORT with Travis Perkins. Go big on landscaping with Travis Perkins. Find everything you need at travisperkins.co.uk.
Gabby won't look at me now.
What's the tune? I'm looking now, though.
Gabby, yeah.
Oh, when you put songs like this
go on, put your headpieces in.
Ooh.
Oh, Gabby's, he's up.
Turn it up.
There we go. Now, Scotland fans are going to need a little bit of luck tomorrow night to somehow stay awake on Saturday night for their game that kicks off at 2 a.m. against Haiti. It's a must-win game. Let's be honest about that. For both sides. I saw Haiti against New Zealand, by the way, right? They're not great. Their goalkeeper. Put balls in the box, Clarkie. Go on. Turn it up. Go on.
Whoa. This is my childhood.
Is this?
You ready?
Go on.
This way. You ready? You ready, Ed? Go on.
Go on.
Ready?
Turn it up.
I don't want to rinse song. I don't want to rinse song. I don't want to rinse song.
I think we're friends now. I think we're friends.
What a tune!
The phone lines are open, you Scotland fans. How on earth are you planning to make it all the way to kick off? So is it a good thing it's 2 o'clock? Because you can just say, look, I'm staying up for the game. Right? I'm going out with my mates. I'm staying up for the game. I won't be home till 5.
Why are you going out at 2 p.m. though?
No, go out at midnight.
The message is like, oh, you can leave at 1 a.m, darling.
No.
Some food first.
No, out at 10, go for a bite to eat the mates, meet up in the bar, 2 a.m. kick-off. I think there's a lot of people out there, a lot of Scots fans, listening to this going to make a whole evening.
Day.
Come on.
12 hours till kick-off, they're out, mate.
The phone lines are open, you Scottish fans. How are you planning to spend that at 2 a.m? 03717223344. We've also got a barman's point of view when we're joined at 8 by the manager of the Cold Town House in Edinburgh. That was our breakfast preview with Travis Perkins.
With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night.
Superstar Breakfast preview on talkSPORT with Travis Perkins. From fence panels to decking or paving packs to topsoil, Travis Perkins has all your landscaping needs covered.
Some of the other countries, sorry, Andy, there's going to be top players on the bench. Look at France. You know, you could have Barcola, you could have Doué, you could have Cherki on the bench. So they will get their time. They will get their minutes. No, I'm saying, I'm on about Rodgers being on the bench. I mean, you can have top players like Rodgers on the bench that comes on, affects the game. With this heat as well, you're going to need the whole squad, aren't you?
100%. You can see that the heat was affected him, especially in the beginning. I mean, that's where I have to say, guys, that's where I think Cole Palmer should have been on this plane. Even if it's 15 minutes, you have to get that guy on the plane, man. That's the the big decision where with the others you can kind of argue a little bit, you know, but when it comes to Cole Palmer, we need that magic. Look at Brazil. Look at Carlo Ancelotti. He's taking Neymar, even though we know Neymar probably won't give him 90 minutes, but it's Neymar. He's got magical moments. Now, I'm not saying Cole Palmer is the same as Neymar. Watchers, I'm not saying that at all, but that's a player that can produce magic. And I'm a little bit worried that we don't have it, especially if you don't have a 100% fit Saka. You know, you don't. Yes, you've got Jude Bellingham, but besides Harry Kane, who's going to drop a lot, who's going to create the magic for you?
Joe, I was going to ask you about Saka not being there. He obviously needs minutes, and players that played for England out on the right in the last tournament aren't there. You mentioned Cole Palmer, Phil Foden being another one. I wasn't impressed when I saw Madueke's name in the squad. I saw him last night, an open goal. He decided to take a shot with the wrong foot as well. Is that a worry? Because he obviously needs to step up. You've seen him obviously for Arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I like what Madueke has done in terms of he's been able to.
Get ready to get the ultimate football fan winning feeling with talkSPORT Win.
Because this summer, you and a mate could be jetting off to watch England versus Panama in New Jersey live at the FIFA World Cup 2026 with Adidas, including tickets, flights, accommodation and more.
Go to talksport.com/win to enter now, and you could be soaking up the incredible atmosphere at the FIFA World Cup 2026. For the chance to win every football fan's trip of a lifetime, enter now at talksport.com/win.
Good morning, thanks for your company. You are listening to the World Cup Breakfast here on talkSPORT. I'm Jason Cundy alongside Gabby Agbonlahor. Laura Kirk Francis, the Arsenal fan, has joined us in the studio. She slaughtered me on social media, by the way. Absolutely slaughtered me.
England fan, mate.
But now we're all together, Laura. We are all England fans.
Yeah.
Have you got an England shirt, Laura?
I do actually. Yeah, I'll wear it next week.
Will you?
Yeah.
Yeah, wear it.
Well, if I wear it next week, you're going to turn up in PSG shirts, aren't you?
No.
You are.
We've still got them in the. No, we haven't.
I know. I've seen them.
We haven't got them. Now then, we got a little bit of fun. We've got about 4 minutes here to have a little bit of fun, and the producer's coming in. We ripped up the running order, and he said, "Listen, can you name all 48 countries that are in the World Cup?" Right now,
He's got pen at the ready.
Gabby.
I went on my first one down.
So he's written England.
Right.
Did you need to write that down?
Okay. Right. Okay. Listen. Between the three of us, we've got to somehow try and work out, right, all the nations. This is not going to go well. We've got.
I think we'll get 35. I'm confident.
Okay. All I'm doing is looking behind us to see the flags. I've just seen the Iraq flag. Write Iraq down. Quick before I forget it. Write it down. Okay. So here we go. So you're going to give us some ticks, right? So we've got England, Iraq. Right?
Yeah.
Look, I tell you what, let's go round in
Round the table, okay.
Okay,
Right.
so Laura, your turn.
Curacao.
Oh, well done. You've gone. Okay, write it down, Gab.
Scotland.
You can't spell that.
Hold on, right.
Scotland.
Hold on, we keeping count here. You keeping count?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Your turn, mate.
Mexico.
Cape Verde.
France.
Come on, quick.
Spain.
Oh my gosh, all the countries in the world have come out by name. Canada.
Well done.
Portugal, great place.
Brazil.
Uzbekistan.
Oh, well done.
Senegal.
Okay. South Africa. I think they played last.
Great.
Spain.
Turkey, great place. Istanbul, all over it.
Okay. Who are England playing?
Come on.
Panama.
No, hold on. Croatia. Oh gosh.
Panama. Do we get that?
Panama. Yeah, go on, Panama.
Any chance?
Come on, Ed.
Honestly.
Right, this. Honestly, it's your
Ghana.
Ghana, well done. Who else are England?
Croatia.
I've just said Croatia.
Okay, then.
Who are Brazil? Haiti. Oh, well done.
Nice.
Scotland playing.
Morocco, we had.
That's in the same group, yeah?
And we had Morocco.
Come on, Gab.
Switzerland.
Shout.
Norway.
Yep, good shout. Gab.
Sweden. Pulled out of the back.
Sweden.
Jokeres.
The Netherlands. Oh, well done. Panicking there. Netherlands.
Belgium.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Laura.
South Korea.
Oh, yeah.
Czech Republic.
Don't let me laugh. Who are they playing?
South Africa.
Bosnia.
Oh, Bosnia, yeah.
Qatar.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Jordan.
Great show.
Simon Jordan.
Iran. Great team.
Good team, mate.
Good team.
Don't knock Iran.
Yeah, great place.
Saudi Arabia. They in it this year?
We just.
Oh, now
we're struggling.
We're in big trouble now, mate.
We are, aren't we? Look at the flag.
Can you change the flags behind us?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Who wears?
Argentina.
Oh, well done.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Let's go South America.
Oh, Colombia.
Yep.
Uruguay.
Yes.
Yep.
Brazil.
I said Brazil.
Have you? Okay.
Who else we got? Germany.
Oh, yeah. Italy. Oh.
Right there.
What? Go on.
Algeria. Oh,
Nice.
it's flying.
Yeah, go on, Gab. Keep going.
Carry on.
Keep going.
Okay, we've got Ghana. We've got.
Who's the groups?
Who else? Ivory Coast.
Oh, good shout, Gab.
Good.
Oh, he's
I'm
flying.
struggling now.
Yeah.
Okay, I've gone for the African countries. Ghana, Ivory Coast. We've got Senegal.
Australia.
Oh, well done.
Right there.
It's good.
Right there. Come on.
Australia in it.
Australia in it.
They're in it.
They're in it.
Australia in it.
Yes, they are.
Ed.
Honestly.
Poor old Ed ain't got.
Made me forget one now. Egypt.
Are we
Hey, they don't know themselves.
No, they don't know. They ain't got a clue back there.
They guessed it themselves.
Oh, look, they got the list. Look, they're just ticking them off.
How
New
many?
Zealand.
How many more? Give us.
New Zealand.
Oh, good shout. By the way, they're terrible.
Honestly, mate.
They're the lowest ranked country. Give us. What's it begin with? Quick. Give us a letter.
Struggling now,
I'm struggling now.
Give us a letter. J. Jordan.
Slovakia.
Jordan. We said Jordan. Jordan's out there. Give us another letter. Quick. A. Algeria.
Done that.
Done that. Have we?
Argentina.
Austria.
Austria in there.
Austria.
Good team.
Oh.
Turkey.
We've done Turkey, mate. We've done Turkey. We've done Turkey.
Quick. Any more?
Oh, we've done Netherlands. We've done Belgium.
Ronaldo. Portugal. We said Portugal,
Done Portugal.
I think we said Portugal. Ed, it's a tick.
Oh, man, I'm thinking.
C.
We said Croatia.
Yes. Kazakhstan.
Not C.
Yeah, don't make me laugh, matey. We said who?
We've done Ghana. We've done
Congo.
DR Congo.
We're
flying, mate.
We are.
35.
Yeah.
Surely.
Go on. How many more we got to get? 3. Give us a letter.
3 more.
Quick. 3 more left. Quick.
Canada and
Egypt. We said Egypt. No. Ecuador.
Great show.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. One more. What other letter? Tunisia.
Tunisia.
The letter. No. You meant to say T. Not give. One more. Give us the letter. What's the letter? Not the
S.
Was it? I can't hear.
Senegal.
You said Senegal. There you go. Right away.
Well done, guys.
We only work in the media.
No, but we done well there.
It shouldn't be that difficult.
It shouldn't be that difficult.
We done well though.
Well done. Yeah, we ticked them all off. There you go. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
You are listening.
talkSPORT, mate.
You are listening to the World Cup Breakfast. Jason Cundy Gabby Agbonlahor and the brilliant Laura Kirk Francis. Next up, we're taking calls. Yeah, take calls. 037. We're going to talk to the Scottish barman. Those guys will be up at 2 o'clock in the morning watching Scotland take on Haiti in their first game. If you're going to be getting up, tell us what your ritual is going to be. 03717 22 33 44.
What about the World Cup? Is the US of A ready for the World Cup? I went out with producer Luke and assistant producer Joe in the streets of Lower Manhattan yesterday, and we kind of gauged the feeling. You lot ready for this?
I think the country will probably be most into it right in the group stage, because that's probably when we're going to do the best, unfortunately. You know, I think there are great soccer towns in America. I'm not sure New York is one of them.
Not that much this year, to be honest. With the Knicks in the finals, I think that's taken the attention of the city.
It doesn't sound like they're buying tickets, so, I mean, only so much. Yeah. I mean, they're not really buying into it. Did they not sell out the first game? Is that what I heard?
I don't follow soccer that much, so no. And then as a person that lives here, it's going to be quite disruptive for us. So, you know, but hey, should be a good event, hopefully.
Yeah, I think it's at MetLife Stadium, so there's a lot of attraction there. You know, the Giants play there, the Jets play there, so there's going to be a lot of people flying in from overseas to check out the games for sure. Yeah.
So it's the biggest World Cup ever. Might it be the best World Cup ever?
I hope so. Yeah. I mean, right now it's just Knicks, you know, but we'll get to the World Cup when we get there.
Gotta watch some. Gotta support everybody.
Okay, and the USA are in it. Obviously, they're one of the host nations.
But we ain't gonna win.
No, who'll win it?
More likely gonna be Spain.
Yeah, probably. How's Birmingham, Alabama?
Hot, mosquitoes, a lot of loud talking people.
Birmingham, Alabama. Wow, as the song goes,
that's where you can say howdy, y'all.
Howdy, y'all. I'll remember that next time when I'm down in that part of the world. Do you think this place is ready for it?
Yeah, I've been around to a lot of the cities now, most of them actually. And
when we talk about true World Cup icons, few names hit quite like Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima, or as we all know him, Ronaldo, the phenomenon that was and is R9. Ronaldo's World Cup story begins in 1994 when he was just 17. Look at that kid. Oh. Sadly, his wasn't put to much use. He didn't play a single minute, but he was part of the squad that lifted the trophy in the USA. Fast forward to France, 98, and everything has changed. Ronaldo is now the best player in the world, a Ballon d'Or winner, and Brazil's main man. He scores 4 goals in the tournament and carries them to the final. Then comes one of the most infamous days in World Cup history. Hours before kickoff, Ronaldo suffers a convulsive fit, but doctors find nothing out of the ordinary. He insists on playing, but he's clearly not himself. Brazil lose 3-0. To this day, we still don't know what happened, and neither does he. Had the football gods begun to turn against him? Just look at the effect 2 major knee injuries had on his career. 53 appearances in 4 years. But then came 2002, and one of the greatest comebacks in football. By the time Brazil had reached the semis, he'd scored 5 in 5, but he was fed up with injuries being the main talking point. So while ritualistically shaving his head before the semi with Turkey, he left the front to create a talking point, and maybe the most iconic World Cup trim was born. He scored against Turkey and then got 2 in the final to help Brazil to win a 5th World Cup, secure the Golden Boot, and later on another Ballon d'Or. Now, by Germany in 2006, a 29-year-old Ronaldo was no longer the explosive phenomenon of his youth, the scars of his past there for all to see. But he still scored 3 and became, at the time, the tournament's all-time top scorer. In total, Ronaldo played in 4 World Cups, scored 15 goals, reached 3 finals, and lifted the trophy twice. That is legendary stuff.
Hello, good morning, welcome. You are listening to the World Cup Breakfast Show here on talkSPORT. Jason Cundy Gabby Agbonlahor and Arnold Clark buy a used car in their upgrade event and get 2 years free servicing plus a chance to win the cost of it back this June. What a show we've got for you this morning. The legend that is Neil Warnock will join us to give us his rallying cry for England to go all the way in the Americas and offer Roberto Martinez some advice as how he should manage and deal with Ronaldo this tournament. The phone lines are open and we're waiting to find out from the people how are you planning to watch every single game. It's impossible. There is no one out there that can watch every single game.
Why not?
It's impossible, mate.
Why?
It might be possible in America, not in England.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
People might just sleep during the day.
No.
Say you haven't got a job.
It's impossible. There is no
job. Why not?
There's no. Even if you haven't got a job, it's impossible, mate.
Why?
Maybe it's not impossible.
It's
right?
not. It's not impossible.
But I guarantee no one will phone up and say I'm watching every single game.
I know, mate.
You think someone's going to phone up and say?
I think you will get someone that's going to watch every game. The World Cup, mate.
You can't function.
We won't, of course.
No, but you can't function.
I think people can because people will say that like people that work nights are used to sleeping in the day.
No, but even if you're working nights, you can't watch the game. If you're working.
No, I'm saying, yeah, but I'm saying if you're...
Well, you're taking 6 weeks off.
Yeah, if you've been used to working nights and you've taken the 6 weeks off, you'll be fine.
There's no one out there listening to this that's going to be watching every single game.
You think so?
Yeah, yeah.
I think there will be, mate.
Well, they're liars.
You reckon? I don't know.
The only person that's going to phone up is a liar.
You think so? Why would they send proof?
Hey.
Video every game they're watching.
There's no way. Okay. There's no way you can watch every game live. That is impossible.
Why?
You can't function.
You can if you sleep all day.
What kind of a life have you got? Who are you?
What happens when people work nights? That's what happens. My mum used to work nights.
Yeah, but I work nights.
In the day. You don't work nights. You're in your bed by 12:45. You're pre-recorded.
Definitely not in bed by 12:45, Gab. Don't spoil the magic. There is no. If you're watching every single game, and I'm not talking about recording, Gab, shut up. If you're watching every single game, phone up 03717223344. If you're on the other side of the world, it doesn't count because your lifestyle kind of suits that. During the last World Cup, the Euros, I pretty much watched every single game.
Same here.
Right, and it's easy for us.
Yeah.
All right, but when you're in this country and there's who's waking up to watch a 5 o'clock game? Who's doing that? Where's your sleep? You must be the most miserable person.
At 7 a.m.
And then what?
7 till 2, 3. Get up.
So your whole life is built around watching the football.
Football's life. Football is life, mate.
I disagree. There's no way someone's going to phone up and say that they're watching.
I think we will, mate.
All right, okay. Did you set your alarm for South Korea versus the Czech Republic? I watched the last 10 minutes in the car on the way here.
Did you?
I watched the last 10 minutes.
What was it like?
Yeah.
What was the standard?
To be fair, the Czechs were kind of chasing an equaliser, mate.
Yeah.
You know, they had a chance towards the end.
Yes.
They did have a chance. I watched the goals.
Big win, though, that is.
It's a huge win for South Korea. It almost guarantees they're through.
First game.
Will you start to watch Austria versus Jordan? 03717223344. Is the number if you're going to miss. If you're the one that's not going to miss a minute of the tournament. There are some games. It is another thing, Gab, right?
Yeah.
Some of the games are a bit meh.
Oh, a lot of them will be.
Yeah. So are you?
But if you're a football fanatic,
well, which we are.
Yeah, but there's levels, mate, where people will say, "I haven't got a job. I'm used to working nights. Been sacked during the night. I was going to watch football."
The reason they've been sacked is because they're probably watching football.
Yeah, tired.
There you go. Now, after all the 28 years of waiting, Scotland are back on the big time.
By Gavland again. 3-1. A brilliant individual goal by this hard little professional has put Scotland in dreamland.
Collins against Taffarel. And he finds the corner. Taffarel went the right way, but couldn't reach it.
Isn't it the hope that kills you? The opportunity to avail yourself of hope and cling on to that thought process. Watching it drift away and the opportunity escapes Scotland yet again.
Sadly, Scotland have not sealed the deal. It is Scotland 2, Denmark 2. The goal coming from Manchester United's Patrick Doggy.
Right, YouTube. Here we go. Listen to this.
Scotland are going to the World Cup finals. Kenny McLean has launched the ball over the head of Kasper Schmeichel. 50,000 inside Hampden go crazy.
Man alive.
I'm absolutely, voice is going, buzzing, wake up, OB, I'm on a Diet Coke.
Yeah, 28 years of waiting. It all kicks off at 2 a.m. on Sunday morning. It's Haiti. We're interested to how on earth the Scotland fans are planning to make it all the way to 2. They'll find a way.
That's easy.
Honestly, that's the easy part, right?
Easy, mate.
This is not a difficult journey for the Scots.
No,
fans,
no,
right?
no, no.
2 a.m. Who cares? 2 a.m. Who cares? Sunday morning, wake up. What are your plans? And are you going to be spend it with your mates or your family? 03717 22 33 Let's get the views of someone now who knows all about it. Good morning to Ben, who is
Morning, Ben.
Barman Ben at the Cold Town House in Edinburgh. Good morning, Benny boy.
How are we doing?
I'm all good, matey. I mean, is it a good thing for you that running a bar that it is 2 a.m? Because I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of fans turning up around about 8, 9 in the build-up for this.
Yeah. I mean, most of our bookings are coming in 9 p.m. and just sitting and staying through to the end. So it's exciting. I mean, it's going to be super busy, but it's a nice change for sure.
How late can you sell alcohol for, Ben? Until
we're licensed just until the games finish. So we'll be open till the end of the Scotland game, and then yeah.
Right, okay. What about food as well? You got to make sure that they march on their stomach. They say that about an army, right? You march on your stomach.
Yeah. So unfortunately, all our kitchen team will be away home. Some of them might be staying to watch the game, but we are doing halftime pies for everybody. So
right,
yeah.
Okay. And how many people does the bar hold?
We'll probably be holding about 150 people. Depends on what floor. Like, we'll have a lot of standing space as well, but
right.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's because it's been 28 years, I'm guessing the excitement levels
You want to go out as well, don't you? You want to go out and watch it. It's not the same.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to be in the bar with your fellow Scots and celebrating.
You do.
Don't you, Ben?
Yeah, 100%. It's exciting, but at least I can still watch the game. You know what I mean?
Are you when you say that you're working? Are you? Are you taking the night off?
I'll be working.
What's your job when you say be working? Are you the manager?
I'm one of the senior managers. Yeah, so I'll be making sure nothing happens, keeping everyone in line. Not too much alcohol is consumed.
Ben, what about?
How's that going to work?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean not too much alcohol? Isn't that the whole point of it?
Yeah.
Obviously, the further Scotland get, the better for you, of course. But do you expect your bar to be still busy even when Scotland aren't playing?
What do you mean? I mean,
I was always other games. Going to watch
I
other
thought you meant
games.
they're going to get kicked out.
No, not all.
Go on, Benny boy. Go on, Benny boy. Sorry, mate.
I was just going to say we'll be showing all the games within our licensing hours, but it's the Scotland games will be the main focus. Obviously, we'll have all the commentary on. It'll be up on all the screens, and we've got some halftime games and some prizes to be won. So it'll be good fun.
Ben, there's something about just like no matter what country you support, when you're in a bar with your fellow countrymen, countrywomen, whatever, and you're celebrating a goal in a major tournament. There's something about it, isn't it, Cundy?
Yeah, there is.
You're just jumping at like random Scottish fans and you're just hugging them. And, do you know what I mean? You don't know him and you're like, let me get you a drink, mate. That's the energy you want, don't you, Ben?
Yeah. It's amazing. We're really hoping it's gonna be like that, but I'm sure it will.
The fact that it's Haiti in the first game, Ben, right? This is a game.
Yeah.
Now get to a little bit of football chat here now. This is a game that Scotland, 1, have to win.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
2, have to win it convincingly.
Yes.
Right? A 1-0 victory, it'd be a bit of a damp squib, that one. Minimum 2. Yeah. I think, you've got to try and rack up some goals here.
100%.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see the guys hit 3 goals in. My prediction's probably I don't want to chance it, but I'm thinking 3-1.
You're going to concede against Haiti?
Yeah, well, I reckon they'll put a late one in. Right. We'll see. Hopefully not.
You know the problem I think you're going to have is maybe the Morocco game or the Brazil game.
Yeah.
Say if Scotland shock Brazil or Morocco and win, I don't think you're going to be able to get rid of people, mate. I don't think the fans are going to want to leave when you want to close up.
No, they'll be here for the lock-in.
One more song.
What? So listen, 2:00 is Haiti. What time are the kickoffs of Morocco and Brazil?
I As in, like, what time will we be showing it in?
Yeah, what time's kick-off in the UK?
2 seconds.
Hold on, he's going for his diary. Ben, I thought you should have this at your fingertip. Mate, to be fair, so should we. we should know. I thought you would have this. Ben?
Yeah, hello, guys. So
they're both at 11 o'clock. I've just been told, Ben.
Yeah,
Right.
they're 11 p.m.
Right. Okay. So when you say your licence is until the game ends, okay?
Yeah.
Is that
12:45 on those games?
How strict is that? I mean, who's? I mean, so listen, it's a 2 o'clock kickoff. Are you saying at 4 o'clock you can't sell alcohol? Is that where we're at?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, 4 o'clock licenses quite hard to get in the city of Edinburgh, so they're quite tight with it. But thankfully they're allowing it for the football.
I like that though. Yeah. So you're saying 11 o'clock kickoffs, games wrapped up with stoppage time by 1 a.m. No more drink then, or can that still be 4 a.m.?
Is it movable?
I'm sure there'll be a little bit of time. Like, it's not going to be the game's finished and everyone's out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Go and take people's drinks off them.
Celebrate with everyone for sure.
There's a bit of wiggle room.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then, of course, listen, Scotland are going to get out the group. I know Scotland have never got out the group in the World Cup. You definitely will. What about when extra time kicks in?
That's up in the air just now. I'm sure we'll run with it.
You'd like that problem, right? Listen, Ben, appreciate your time, matey.
Wish you all the best, mate. And Scotland. Love Scotland.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys.
Good luck. Cheers, man.
You too. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Cheers, matey.
Where is it again, Cundy? Where is it?
What do you mean? The Cold Townhouse in Edinburgh.
Okay, lovely.
That's what it is.
Lovely.
They're fully booked. But listen, 2 o'clock kickoff. Even though when you look at it, it's 2 o'clock. Actually,
don't matter, mate.
Mate, you will not feel tired. Every Scotland fan listening to this, at 2 o'clock on Sunday morning, there is no way a Scotland fan is going to be tired.
What about a little siesta Saturday afternoon? Fancy that?
What? Just a
little couple of hours in the afternoon.
Is it like a late? Is it like when you have a kickoff, like a late kickoff?
Yeah,
like
just have it. Yeah.
Do you have a little sleep at 2 o'clock?
Little sleep 2 till 4.
Yeah.
Then you get up for it,
and then go for it.
Yeah. You can put the kids to bed as well. Put the kids to bed. Do you know what I mean? Make sure the missus has got some food. I'll see you later. See you later, babe.
Look after.
I'll see you in a couple of days.
If you're going to be watching that Scotland game, 03717223344, what are your plans? Let us know. Against Haiti, 2 o'clock on Sunday morning.
Locking on back in the UK, of course, and we're right across the lot. We mentioned earlier that Martin O'Neill has been installed at Celtic. Just in the passing, you're pleased for him. 1 year deal, Simon.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think Martin, the only person that would have talked him out of that circumstance is Martin. So I think probably Martin would do a 1 with a rolling year.
Yeah.
So that puts him in a situation where you can see how he feels in a year's time. I don't even know why it was a conversation. I don't even know why it was a debate about whether Martin O'Neill should stay in place. I think it's the least they could have offered him. I hope they've remunerated him properly, and I hope that he continues to build on his legacy, because I like him. Now, obviously, I don't know where you sat on it. I think I know where you sat on it. Nobody wanted Celtic to win besides Celtic fans, because we wanted Hearts to win.
Well, that would have been the story, yeah.
Yeah.
But the Celtic story was a great one, too.
Martin did his job.
Yeah.
I mean, he did his job. He went in there and he galvanised Celtic. And so the discussion about whether Martin O'Neill should be given a new contract perplexed me. Besides the fact he kept on telling everyone how bloody knackered he was.
Actually, Brad Friedel's with us, as he will be here in New York. Brad, whatever happened to Wilfred Nancy? Do we know? He came back here with his tail between his legs, having been a major flop in his short time in charge at Celtic.
I'll tell you, it very similar. I came over here and I was the head coach of New England Revolution. I found it very difficult to go from the professionalism of the Premier League this way. I couldn't wrap my head around it. I was too stubborn to stay in my own professionalism. I wouldn't adapt to where the level of MLS was.
Steve Nicol there for a while as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was there with, and then Jay Heaps and then myself.
And Paul Mariner as well.
I think what Wilfred did, he adapted to the US culture and he went over there. When you go to a club like Celtic and you hear his first interview, I don't care about the results, it's how we play. No. Results matter, and the fans will actually put up with you playing poorly if you're winning the matches for a certain amount of time. So I think he found that change going to that type of club very, very difficult.
Yeah.
With Martin, I played for Martin for 2 years at Villa. He's the boss. He knows what he's doing. When I first got there, it was the first time I had met him.
Hello, I'm Matt Forden from talkSPORT. This is How to Win the World Cup.
This is the best squad I think England have ever had.
He used to love America, now he doesn't. It's very sad.
It was so important to succeed because of all the pressure we received.
Don't jump for this one, I'm going to knock his head off.
Warning, this podcast does not guarantee England will actually win anything.
Good morning, thanks for your company. You are listening to the World Cup Breakfast here on talkSPORT. Jason Cundy and Gabby Agbonlahor. World Cup fever has fully taken over here at talkSPORT. Earlier, we attempted to name all 48 nations playing in the World Cup with Laura Kirk-Francis, but it didn't go to plan. But one man who smashed the challenge with a small twist was Big John in a video with Coral. Take a listen.
Mexico.
Yariva Bosch.
South Africa.
Bok Bosch.
South Korea.
K Bosch.
Czech Republic.
Pilsner Bosch.
Canada.
Maple Bosch.
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Bosnia.
Qatar.
Oil Bosch.
Switzerland.
Cheese Bosch.
Brazil.
Samba Bosch.
Morocco.
AFCON. Bosch.
Paraguay.
Parabosch.
Australia.
G'day Bosch.
Turkey.
Shish Bosch.
Germany.
Z-Bosch.
Curacao.
Smallest qualifier. Bosch.
Côte d'Ivoire.
Cop Bosch.
Ecuador.
Equator. Bosch.
And finally, England.
Obviously not all 48 nations there. So you can give us a couple of Bosches here, Gab? Right, you ready? I'm going to give you one, right?
Go on.
You got to do us a Bosch, right?
No,
No?
I'm not a great bosher.
Well, I mean, for the sake of this little
Go on
section,
then, go on
right?
then, go on then.
Right. I'm going to throw a country at you, and you've got to do something then Bosch, right? Norway.
Oh, the Bosch. That's good, isn't it?
It's fine, I don't care, mate.
That.
Argentina.
Alvaro...
Messi Bosch. Right, last one, Portugal.
Portugal, Ronaldo Bosch.
There you go.
Easy.
There you go.
What a great section.
Let's get the latest odds with our friends at Coral with Simon Clare.
The Coral Daily Download on talkSPORT with Coral. We're here for rewarding the fans this Royal Ascot. 18+, gambleaware.org.
Good morning, Simon Clare. How are you, bud?
Simon, our good friend
good
Simon.
morning, Jay.
You all right, matey?
Good morning,
right,
Gabby.
I'm going to throw one at you now. You've got to come back at me, all right?
Yeah.
You ready? Iraq.
Oh. He's Bosch.
I don't know what you said. But how are you, bud? Have you got World Cup fever?
So I'm getting into it. I watched the Mexico game last night. Just a quick one, actually. Big John, my social team actually put that together with Big John. They said he did that almost in one take. He's an absolute machine, that guy. A machine. And thanks for playing that out, because it was great fun. I did like smallest qualifier Bosch for Curaçao.
I mean, you can put Bosch on the end of anything. It kind of makes gets you out of trouble. It doesn't. But go on, mate.
I watched the game last night. I mean, obviously Mexico. I watched the Mexico game. I must admit, I didn't stay up for South Korea. They've obviously shortened to win Group A to 8-15, but obviously South Korea have also shortened considerably from 113 to 7-4 for that great. It looks like a shootout between the two. They play next Friday. I don't know if you watched. I thought South Korea looked incredibly impressive actually in the highlights. They couldn't score, but they ripped Czech Republic apart.
They're sharp.
The game, and
they are sharp.
Down.
They showed energy, didn't they, Simon?
Yeah, they're sharp.
I wonder who would you. I mean, just looking. I know it's very early stages. If you look at that potential last 16 clash in the Azteca. If South Korea won the group, it'd be them, not Mexico. Who would you, at this stage, with your England shirts on, rather play?
So I don't want to play Mexico in the Azteca.
Home nation.
Right.
No.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay. No, I agree. I think that's true. I mean, I thought South Africa looked pretty woeful.
My gosh.
Were Mexico that great? Well,
no. Well,
but
listen,
you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I just think their record at home, it's unbelievable. Yeah. There was a stat that was announced last night. I can't quite remember it, but I think they've lost 2 games at home in like last 80 odd.
Yes.
And one of them was against Brazil.
Okay, you convinced me.
So listen, let's talk about today's games.
So basically, but it is important though. So South Korea, Mexico, massive game next Friday. We must be cheering on Son and the South Koreans. But anyway, carry on.
Yes, indeed. Let's talk about the games today. Si, Canada take on Bosnia.
Yeah, I mean, Canada odds on. They've lost 6 out of 6 World Cup games. They're 5-6 though, obviously at home. 12-5 against a Bosnia side who got past Wales on penalties. Look at the team. They've got players like Alphonso Davies, Jonathan David, plenty of talent. Haven't scored a lot of goals in their recent friendlies, but do you think Canada, home nation, will, like Mexico, will get off to a winning start?
Oh, I don't know.
I
don't know, mate, because Bosnia, they knocked out Italy.
Yeah,
over 2 legs.
But do you know what? I just wonder whether the home crowd, I'm just
not great, Canada, mate.
No, I'm not saying they are.
Alphonso Davies, I don't think he's fit for the group games.
He got injured in March.
Yeah, I don't think he's fit.
Not play.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with a Bosnia win. I am.
Okay.
Ooh, 7-2, like it.
Yeah, I'll have some of that.
And what about, we got USA Paraguay, so the other home nation, even money America. Paraguay, listen, are a good side. They had some good results in qualifying. It was all very tight. Qualifying 3-1, 9-4 the draw.
I fancy a draw there,
Pulisic, Balogun.
I fancy a draw there.
Do you?
Yeah,
this is great for bookies. 9-4.
Cundy's not sure on Pulisic. What did you say? He's got a. What's his heart like?
Size of a pea. You don't want him in the trenches, mate.
Really?
No.
Not to be relied upon in the finish.
No. He's obviously he's a talented boy, but he's the physicality of the Premier League. He just couldn't deal with it.
What can you give me, Simon? Simon, what can you give me for USA Paraguay draw?
Yeah,
and also Brazil Morocco. I'm out to watch that tomorrow night. Looking forward to that. I think Morocco are a very good side. I wouldn't put that against a draw.
So 3-1 the draw, Brazil Morocco again. I mean, actually, lots of respect for Morocco because Brazil is 8-13. It's 3-1 the draw, 9-2 Morocco to win it. So you want a double between the 2 draws?
I fancy a double there, mate.
Ballpark, that's 30. It's 12-1.
Oh,
okay.
Fancy a
quickly worked out. I hope you're impressed by that.
I think Brazil win, mate. I think Brazil, I think Brazil win. But Morocco are decent. They're good. Well, obviously, they're AFCON champions.
I think Brazll might need a little two games to get
himself up to speed.
So?
What team's going to start? Simon, what do you think?
Well, I think, funny enough, I was sort of writing Brazil off in the sense that I felt that they lacked that, maybe the flair and the excitement of the Brazils of the old. But somebody, funny enough, I was doing something with Nicky Butt, the ex-Man United player, and he felt that with Ancelotti in charge, they haven't got stars, bar Neymar maybe, but actually they probably got a really sort of strong unit, and he just felt that maybe under the radar there may be a force for the tournament. But like you said, against Morocco, it's a big game. A draw might even do them both.
Here's a question for you. If Brazil win the World Cup, does Don Carlo go down as the greatest manager ever?
I think he has to. What he's done at club level, Champions League, he's won league titles in so many different leagues, and to go and win the World Cup for Brazil, it's been so long for Brazil as well.
Scotland take on Haiti, 2:00 kickoff, Si. This is a game, it's such a massive game because, of course, they've got Brazil and Morocco, the pair of them in the group. It does feel whoever wins this game the opposition get knocked out, so Scotland cannot afford. I think the draw's even. Well, of course, it's
terrible result.
Terrible.
Well, terrible result. No, they've got to win it, haven't they? It's 4-7 Haiti. It's 7-2 the draw. 9-2. And sorry, 4-7 Scotland. 9-2 Haiti. 7-2 the draw. I mean, I've just had a quick reminder because I'm an old man. I remember. Even in 1978, my first World Cup, Scotland blew it by drawing against Iran, and then obviously pulled off the incredible win against Netherlands.
Yeah, Archie Gemmell.
Yeah, they had to win by 3 clear goals, didn't they, Jason? And they won 3-2, and Jordan had a goal.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah, that Archie Gemmell goal. That's one of the iconic.
82, they drew against Soviet Union when they had to win to get through to the knockouts. In 86, Batista got sent off after a minute, and they could only draw 0-0 with Uruguay in their final game. They had to win that, and then they lost to Costa Rica in 90. I know, but the point I'm making is this game is the game that historically, the sort of game that somehow Scotland blew. Yeah. I think if they can win this game, get the 3 points, with 3 points and decent goal difference, you probably go through.
Yeah, but they have to win comfortably as well. It can't be a 1-0, 2-0. No. It's got to be 3-4.
If Scotland don't win this will outdo anything they've ever done.
Yes,
I agree.
You know, even the Euro, they were so disappointed in the Euros. They went out with an absolute whimper. I want to mention the new Coral Horse runs at Goodwood tonight, Si.
We do. Yeah, it's a good race to mention. This is the Coral Racing Club, our free-to-join club. We've got 10 members who've won the chance to own Greek Symphony. First time for a 2-year-old on the track. It's first day at school, basically. Oliver Cole, the trainer, is at Goodwood. Lovely track. It's a DJ night, I believe. Steve-O lives down there, so he'll be there. Right. And Greek Symphony, she's a filly. She's an 18-1 chance, but she runs into the first 3. That's a good pointer to her being a nice racehorse for the future. So cross fingers, 5:32 at Goodwood tonight.
So I'll be seeing you at the Coral Eclipse, right, on the 4th of July?
I can't wait.
Yes. You've messaged me. Thank you very much.
No problem at all.
Yeah. How many tickets am I allowed, Si?
4 or 5, the usual
5.
number.
I'll take 5. Si, you're an angel.
Cheers,
top man.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, buddy. That was Related Odds. We're Simon Clare with Coral, 18+, BigGambleAware.org.
The Coral Daily Download on talkSPORT with Coral. We're here for rewarding the fans this Royal Ascot. 18+, GambleAware.org.
I thought that the 21 players today were absolutely brilliant, how all played well. The only person I didn't think contributed very much down the right was James. I was very disappointed with him. He didn't really support the winger, and that was a concern, not like the left-hand side, which was absolutely brilliant. But one other point I just want to bring up, we made 11 substitutes. You can't do that in the World Cup, I'm afraid. You know, we're going to have to keep some of the players on, and as long as the back four keep okay, we'll be able to make the other 5 substitutes at the business end.
Yeah, I mean, it's a friendly, and that was used as that. He'd done something.
Just minutes, get the boys minutes under the belt.
They've got
these conditions.
They've got an hour's football tomorrow. Another friendly. He'll probably change things around. There's a number of players that came on 71 minutes. Have highlighted those. I think today's exercise, or last night's as it was, I think it ticked all the boxes, Gemma.
It's put us in a great position. I think we're in the best position to be, finally trying to bring this home. I think the players all look up for it. The cohesion, the style is what we've been crying out for. Yeah. That aggressive front foot, punishing teams. Attacking football because we've got the players to do it, not being afraid of anyone. And I think that's the style we've all been crying for, and we're finally seeing it.
Yeah.
If there's one thing Brazil loves more than samba and sunshine, it's football, or as they call it, futebol.
And trust me, this love story goes way back. It all started in 1884 when a young Brazilian named Charles Miller returned from England, aged 21, carrying a pair of footballs and a Hampshire FA rulebook. He was basically the original influencer, bringing back trends from abroad. And just like that one mate who insists you have to try their new obsession, Miller convinced everyone to give this little English sport a go. Spoiler alert, it caught on. The entire nation fell head over boots for the game. And fast forward a few decades, it was time for Brazil to start playing in the World Cup. Then came 1958, the year a 17-year-old kid named Pelé showed up and Brazil won its first World Cup. From there, Brazil kept adding stars to the jersey, 5 to be exact, the only country with that many titles and the only country to participate in every World Cup. Jogo Bonito, the beautiful game, became Brazil's signature. It's part of the national identity. Think dazzling footwork, joyful play, and the occasional move that makes you wonder if gravity just took the day off. So next time you see that iconic yellow jersey, remember, it all started with one guy, 2 footballs, and a nation ready to fall in love.
Good morning. It's the World Cup breakfast here. Jason Cundy and Gabby Agbonlahor and Arnold Clark are celebrating a massive summer of football by a used car in June. You'll be entered in the weekly draw to win the cost of it back. And we're building up to the second day of the World Cup, and we're delighted to say legendary manager, icon of English football, and Pep Guardiola's best mate, Neil Wood, all-round good egg, joins us now. Neil, good morning.
Neil.
And happy World Cup to you.
Morning, lads. Yeah, same to you too.
I'm
sure Gabby will be all right. These 2 o'clock in the morning jobs.
I know, mate. Straight from the nightclub, Neil.
Neil, how excited are you about the World Cup? I just wonder because the kick-off times, it's we're not going to get to see every single game unless you stay up and set your alarm. But I just can't wait for England to start.
Well, it's been a blessing in disguise for me because I've had a new hip. I've had a new metal hip 3 weeks ago, so I can't do anything for 6 weeks. So it's been perfect.
So sit and watch the TV. Sit and watch all the football.
Yeah. But I don't know about 2 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning. I think I'm not overly keen on that bit.
Okay.
But listen, I'm quite pleased. Like our lot, Jace. I think even with Gareth's time, I think centre half against the good sides we've always struggled. But I just think these lads just can get better each game. I've got a good feeling about them. I know. I thought the other night with Reece James and O'Reilly. Yeah. I mean, I've watched O'Reilly. He's going to be a hell of a player, this lad.
Yeah,
and I think that I was quite pleased with what Tuttle did in that respect. And in midfield, as good as anything. I think, that we all doubted, or the press did, all doubting Bellingham in the last few months and what's happened over there and all this. But I'll tell you, he's going to be the best him again. He's going to come to the top. He's going to be like, what do you call it? Cream always rises to the top. Yeah. Anderson with him and Rice. I think, I know Morgan is done really well, but I just think Bellingham's going to be our man.
I think when you look at Bellingham, especially like the last game. He started the game, and within the first 10 seconds, he'd pressed the ball and he went out for a throw-in, and that sets a tempo, doesn't it? But something about him, Neil, I'm with you. It's like he knows that this country should be winning World Cups, and he's got that bite about him when I watch him play.
It's just the arrogance. I love the arrogance. I must tell you, when he was at Birmingham, I remember playing against him. I think he was 16 years. I had a good, tough lad in midfield, and I said, "Listen, you're playing against a kid tonight. Just sort him out. Just normal thing. Get stuck in, and he'll not want to know." And he actually ran the game, and I was watching him. I was thinking, bloody, I've never seen anybody like this at that age. Yeah. No, he's amazing. He was.
You need the character. See, people sometimes in football, you need an arrogance about you. All right, yes. And to do what he's done at an age that he is, go to Germany. Now he's gone to one of the biggest, if not the biggest, club in the world, and he knows he feels like he belongs there. That takes a certain confidence and arrogance. And I think sometimes, Neil, it can be misinterpreted by the public that there's an arrogance that they don't quite understand.
No, I think it is by the public, but I think managers, you want that bit of arrogance from players like him, because if you're going to win anything, your top players have got to come forward, and he's that one that when he's on fire, he knows he can do anything he wants in that middle. And I just love that, me. I just, I watched him in that 90 minutes, and I thought he was the one that really pleased me more. Even though I'm glad that we've gone back to the wide lads. I love the wide lads. Gordon, Madielka, Saka, Rashford. In playing them four, they could win us the bloody cup if they all get the finger out.
I think as well for me, Neil, in the last 6-7 months, all I've heard is, from some people in the media, idiots, I might call them, Bellingham, no, look what Thomas Tuchel said, he's made other players feel like they can't play, the pressure he puts on them. I'm like, if you're a senior pro and Bellingham's affecting your game, then you need to have a word of yourself, because why don't you look at what he's doing in his game, his passion, his arrogance in a way that I want to win things, I want to win things for my club, I want to win things for my country.
I just think Tuchel was very clever, Gabby. I do, honestly. By leaving him out and then not sorting out. I think he knew that he was going to be the man, and he'll wait and bring him into this when they get together in this World Cup. He'll have been telling him how good he is, and I just think he's done a good job with him.
Why can't we love our players and build them up instead of people trying to tear them down before a tournament?
Gabby, we don't in England. We don't in England. I remember I used to, a couple of times, the press write the stories before the end of the game. They've already got 2 stories lined up for what they're going to do, and then they just change odd line here or there. But not all of them. Not all of them. There's some good lads, but a lot of them just that's what they want. They want controversy. They want to sell papers, and unfortunately the players get it. But when you're at that level, you're going to get some stick, don't you? Here and there. I mean, we haven't talked about. I think what a great World Cup. Ronaldo, Messi, Modric. I just think. I think I might come back myself.
Neil, I want to ask you about a lad that I've watched closely. I've seen him up close and play against Chelsea. Is Elliot Anderson. Now, there's a reason why Man City are bidding a huge amount of money. Whether he's worth it or not is down to people's interpretation. But I think he could well be the glue in the middle of the park that we kind of missed alongside Rice. And I don't know what you think of him, Neil, but he's a hell of a player, the boy.
We even when I went up there to Pep to train and everything, we talked about him. I mean, I think he's worth 120 million. Me, I do honestly. I think he's the one player. I know it's silly money, but I think he's the one player that can win you things at that level because he's so calm and he sees a pass. He sees that pass when you're making a run through. He's got everything in his locker, and he's only going to get better. So I think if they get him, I don't think there'll be any stopping him, mate.
What about Portugal, Neil? Do you think Ronaldo should be starting? People out there are saying that, Gonzalo Ramos should start or Leao should start. Ronaldo at his age, has he got the legs to start again? What do you think?
I think the manager's the one to decide that, really. Yeah. He'll be talking to him. He won't just be another player. He'll be talking to him every day and in training, and he'll get a vibe. Yes, there's pressure on the manager, but I think the manager will still pick what he thinks is the best starting 11. Whether he's in there, I don't know. I just look around and
it's hard to leave him on the bench, though, isn't it, Neil? Ronaldo.
Well, it is, but you know, I think sometimes you've got to make these decisions. It's only like Messi as well. I mean, how will you put Messi on the bench?
No way.
It's one of them things, isn't it? I think it's going to be interesting, not just for the players, but for the managers. And hey, I tell you what, we haven't spoke about. I was right pleased. You know, Scotland.
Yep.
Ben Gannon-Doak.
Good player, isn't he?
I don't know where he come from, but when he got the ball at that last game, I thought, hey, they've got a chance of qualifying here if this lad keeps fit. I thought down that right-hand side with Hickey, I thought they were superb. So all my mates up in Scotland, hey, at least my mates up in Scotland, Gabby, they'll not have a problem if it's 2 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Won't know the difference.
They'll just be going home about 7 in the morning.
Neil, before we let you go, mate, I just want to know what your thoughts are. What can England do? What should we do? And you need a little bit of good fortune. You might need a refereeing decision. You might need players to stay fit. You know, there's all sorts of scenarios in knockout football. But how do you think Tuchel will do?
I think he'll do all right. I mean, we've always done all right, and I think we had a better chance with the draws with Gareth. You know, I was just disappointed when we missed out at the end. I just didn't think we were positive enough. Whereas I think Tuchel will be. But you look at Argentina, Spain, France. And then Portugal, for me, are the one that's got a chance. And we're going to have to be right on the top notch of our game. Agreed. Everybody's got to, I remember was it the last tournament where Harry didn't do very well at all?
Yes.
But if he carries on his form like he is, I just think it's exciting that he comes off and then Bellingham goes forward. I just think we're difficult to mark. So we have a chance. I'll be very surprised. If we come home with it. Yes. But I hope I'm wrong.
Neil, I was going to say, Neil, you be careful with that hip. Yeah. My dad had the same, and it got really infected. So keep an eye on it, mate.
Oh, thank you. You're such a positive person, Gabby. You.
No dancing, Neil. No going out till 4 a.m. dancing. All right, on that hip.
Thanks for that. Cheers,
Top man, Neil.
Top man. Cheers, bud.
Cheers,
Neil Warnock, the legendary football manager. Still to come here, eh?
Small man. He had the hip operation.
No, but don't say that to Neil.
He got infected. No, I'm saying keep an eye on the signs.
Keep an eye on it.
Yeah. I think it's one of the big operations that do get infected.
You don't want to get infected.
Yeah. I've done my sign.
I need.
How many hips do you need? 3?
I need 3 hips. Still to come here on breakfast.
Superstar Breakfast preview on talkSPORT with Benchmarks Kitchens and Joinery. Get trade prices on kitchens to suit all styles and budgets at Benchmarks.
Okay, now it's time. We'll be crossing the Atlantic to look back at all the best content across the pond, including our very own Alex Crook. By the way, I spoke to Alex Crook yesterday. He looked terrible.
Oh, listening, mate. The eyes.
Mate, I don't know what's going on with his minces,
he needs
mate.
to stay indoors, doesn't he?
It's
too early to enjoy himself, isn't it, mate? He's got 5 more weeks.
Hopefully, Crookie will be looking a little bit better in full cowboy gear over in Dallas. And in about half an hour's time, former Scotland-Liverpool midfielder Charlie Adam will be live in the studio with us to look at Scotland's World Cup opener against Haiti. That was our breakfast preview with Travis Perkins.
Superstar Breakfast preview on talkSPORT with Travis Perkins. With pay-as-you-go hire from Travis Perkins, you can get straight on with the job. Available nationwide at all hire branches.
Kickoff was delayed even more by what was a monsoon over in the States, Gemma. But let's talk about England's performance. What do you make of it, first and foremost?
Look, they got the job done. End of the day, they're going to come up against a lot tougher test.
Yeah.
I thought they were poor. Yeah. They couldn't even string a couple of passes together.
No.
And you know, obviously England should have really scored more.
Yeah.
You know, Madueke, that should have been a goal. That's a shocker.
I mean, that
Rodgers, he should have scored that as well.
Yeah.
And we are a little bit wasteful. I thought we were a bit wasteful, actually, against New Zealand, in all honesty, because they had chances and didn't punish them, only 1-0. But I have to say, I was really impressed with the energy, the fluidity, the movement, that opening 25 minutes. I thought we were good. Costa Rica were bad. I'm not going to take but you still have to put in a performance. We played against bad teams in the past and not put in that kind of performance.
No, like I said, the first 10, 15 minutes we were on the front foot. We not giving them a sniff. We was bopping the ball around.
High energy, high tempo, good press.
You know, in this heat as well, good press, winning the ball high. Being really cutthroat, but just sometimes not that little end product at times. We're just lacking.
Yeah,
and I think that will be a worry when we start getting into the latter stage of the tournament, when we come up to teams like Spain and France.
One chance might be all you get. Big chance in the game.
Exactly, and if we can't find that, and if we need 10 or 15 chances to put one away against the bigger teams who are sturdy, who are better at the back, better at keeping the ball, that could come.
Hello, I'm Matt Forden from talkSPORT. This is How to Win the World Cup.
This is the best squad I think England have ever had.
He used to love America, now he doesn't. It's very sad.
It was so important to succeed because of all the pressure we received.
Don't jump for this one, I'm going to knock his head off.
Warning, this podcast does not guarantee England will actually win anything.
Good morning, thanks for your company. You are listening to the World Cup Breakfast here on talkSPORT. Gabby Agbonlahor, me, Jason Cundy. So what do we know this Friday morning? If you've just woken up, then you missed South Korea beating the Czech Republic 2-1. In the 3 a.m. kickoff in the earlier game, Mexico beat a very poor South Africa side 2-0. 3 red cards were shown, 1 to Mexico and 2 to South Africa. Real Madrid have confirmed the reappointment of Jose Mourinho as head coach. He has signed a 3-year deal. Watch that very closely. It will implode at some stage. And with Manchester City reportedly set to bid more than £120 million for Elliot Anderson, former City defender, joined us on Drive yesterday. Kyle Walker isn't quite sure where he fits in.
What about Rodri? This is the Ballon d'Or winner we're talking about here. Can you fit both of them in the team? Is City going to really play with 2 holding midfielders? Is Anderson going to want to go further forward? Is Rodri going to want to go further forward? So, listen, it's a good predicament to be in, but for me, I always think you kind of keep the squad as happy as you can do, and I know Rodri personally, and if someone comes in at £130 million, you're going to want to play football.
Yeah.
So is that going to ruffle a few feathers? Hopefully not, because for Manchester City, they need depth in the squad.
Former England fullback, Manchester City fullback Kyle Walker joined myself and Benji on Drive yesterday. If you're spending up that sort of money, Gab, you ain't spending that money to someone sit on the bench.
No, he's starting, but you've got to look at it as well. Rodri's injury problems. He's not been the same player since his injuries. There's been talk of a little bit of a flirt with Real Madrid as well. Man City have got to think about the future. 23 years of age, I think he's Anderson.
But what Kyle was saying, though, if you're Rodri, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking, well, he's going to play, but Anderson doesn't have to play as a 6. Anderson can play further forward. They've lost Bernardo Silva, by the way.
Yeah.
That midfield is quite light. Can't you play Rodri? Can't you play Anderson with Shirky as a 3? Can you not? Anderson's very good going forward as well. To score goals.
He is, but I think he is more of a Rodri type than he is a Bernardo Silva type.
Oh, of course. But I'm saying, though, you can play them both together. Can you not?
I mean, yes. Of course you can.
It's not as if Anderson is a player that can't score goals and he can't get forward and get into the box.
But just watching him in that England shirt, the way that he and Rice...
Yes.
So Rice gives him a bit more licence to be a number 8, right?
Yep.
So that's his game has changed since he went from West Ham to Arsenal. He has got that in his locker, Rice. We saw the goal he scored. Where he arrived in that area, that's where Rice can do real damage. And I think Anderson gives him the licence to go and be a little bit more progressive.
But I've seen Anderson at Nottingham Forest go further forward when Sangare plays. Sangare plays as that 6, doesn't he? And you see Elliot Anderson getting in the box and creating chances, and he can score a goal as well. So there's no reason why you can't play both together.
Okay. Now it's time to round up the latest tournament action with Burger King.
The Breakfast Briefing on talkSPORT with Burger King Burger Buddies. Total tournament satisfaction delivered by the experts. Order now on the BK app.
The greatest cup competition in world football.
This is the World Cup breakfast menu.
That's right, it's time for a new feature, Breakfast World Cup menu. We explore a World Cup team that's playing this evening so you, the listener, can find out a little bit more. The World Cup is off and running, and tonight's game between Canada and Bosnia. So, there are a host of nations today that the team has chosen is Canada. Our talkSPORT Canadian reporter Steve Forbes is out in Vancouver and has sent us this message about the Canadian chances at the World Cup.
Yes, I'm here in beautiful British Columbia, where Vancouver will play host to 7 matches at this summer's World Cup. Canada will play 2 Group B games there against Qatar on the 18th of June, and then rounding out the group against Switzerland on the 24th. That's, of course, after they face Bosnia and Herzegovina in Toronto later. If they win the group, then they would stay in Vancouver for the round of 32 match. Can they win the group? Well, they possibly could if they get a positive result against Bosnia. Jesse Marsch has certainly instilled a real sense of belief in this team, but they are going to need their key players on the pitch, most notably Alphonso Davies. In terms of the expectation for Canadian fans, I don't think that there is much. This is very much a hockey country. I think most casual fans would struggle to name 5 players in the national team, but if they make it out of the group and earn their first ever World Cup point, that would be a massive deal.
Former Chelsea defender Super Scotty Minto is on commentary for talkSPORT tonight, has sent us a Canadian scouting report ahead of the game tonight.
They're not a team full of superstars, more the sum of their parts, but they do have one superstar who is not yet fit, and he will need to be if they are to get to the knockout stages and maybe even make a big shock in one of the knockout rounds, and that is Alphonso Davies. Their next best player is Jonathan David, who didn't have the best of seasons for Juventus, and for my third player that you'll see in this particular game, I'm going to go for another attacking player. It is the former Liverpool, Charlton, and now Hull City left winger Liam Miller. So he's gone from the Championship Player Final to the World Cup Final. So they are my 3 players in the Canada side to watch out for.
So to educate myself and Gabby, and more importantly the listeners, here are some Canadian facts. Canada is the world's 2nd largest country by total area, stretching across 6 time zones, Gab.
Yeah, 6, yeah.
I know you knew that. What is the largest country?
I'm going to guess either China or Russia.
I think it's Russia, you know.
Yeah.
I think it might be.
Yeah.
Can we confirm that?
Yeah.
China, 100%. Right, okay, there you go.
China's close.
There you go. China's close. Canada boasts more donut shops than any other country in the world. Don't know what that says. More than America.
Wow.
So it's the donut capital of the world, Canada. Okay, fair enough. And Canada actually invented the game of basketball back in Right, that's a lie.
Do you know the capital of Canada?
Toronto?
Nope. Ottawa.
Look at you. Look how proud you are. Look how proud you are.
I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing off that.
Ottawa, look how proud you are. Is it?
Yeah, mate. It's not Vancouver. It's not. It's like you say Toronto, wouldn't you?
Did he play up front for Brentford? By the way, this is a lie. This can't be true. This is a stat. Are you trying to wind me up here?
What does it say?
It's a lie, isn't it?
What? The capital?
Right, so it says here, right? The Canada invented the game of basketball back in 1981. 1891. I mean, come on.
Honestly, these guys, mate.
Come on, help me out, guys.
Is that script ever right, mate?
I know it's 9 o'clock in the morning.
Is it ever right?
I've been up since 4, but come on, guys.
Deary me.
1891. Is that true? Canada invented basketball.
Mate, it's because they rush. They're there typing away.
Guys.
Like, come on.
You're not the one that sounds an idiot. Leave that to us, right? I don't need help where that's concerned. For plenty more to come over the next hour. Can Scotland get off to a flyer? Former Tartan Army midfielder Charlie Adam joins us in the studio next. That was a roundup with all the latest action. Thanks to our friends at Burger King.
The Breakfast Briefing on talkSPORT with Burger King Burger Buddies. Iconic winners delivered in the box every time. Order now on the BK app.
What did we learn from last night? The reason I asked that is I was watching, and I've said England from a long, long time ago. Maybe towards the end of qualifying, I thought England have got enough to win it, right?
Yes.
If Kane, Bellingham, the spine, and Declan Rice stays fit. I looked at the wingers, not necessarily at the left, because I think Rashford or Gordon are good enough. Either one of them I'll be happy with. But Noni Madueke's there to fill in for Saka. Saka isn't going to be fit, or isn't going to be fit enough. Just, you take it around the goalkeeper and you've got an open goal and it's crying out for you to hit it with your right and you hit it with your left. Yeah. I worry that a mistake like that in a nothing game, it doesn't matter that I don't care. Yes. But what it did show me is why hasn't he got enough composure to slot that home? That's a worry.
I would use my weaker foot there. If that's the opposite side for me, I was always confident on my weaker foot just to use it. But Rodgers misses the chance as well when you go through 1v1 and he hits it to the side of the keeper. We've got to be clinical, because those sort of chances might be the only chances you get in a knockout game against the big boys if you're playing Portugal or Brazil. But I still look at it and say, who's the two centre-halves that he's going to start? Because Gahey didn't start last night.
No.
I look at Reece James, guaranteed. I look at O'Reilly, guaranteed. Look at the midfield three now.
Sorts itself
out. You'd think Bellingham will start with Anderson and Rice. Gordon and Rashford is still hard to call. Who starts on the left-hand side? Will Saka be fit for the first game? We don't know. But I don't know, because he likes Stones, mate. And Stones looked good last night because you're playing against nothing.
But he's played like 9 minutes.
I want to see Stones. I would have loved the game building up to the World Cup where Stones playing against a proper set forward or a proper winger who's running behind him. Because when I watched him last season, he has struggled. He's looked a lot slower. He's never been rapid, but he looks like he's lost a yard as well. So that'll be interesting. So we're still on our toes of like the actual starting 11 against Croatia.
What he did underline as well for me last night is, without a shadow of a doubt, the England number 2 for the number 9 position is Ollie Watkins, without a shadow of a doubt.
100%, yeah.
I thought even though...
The 1982 World Cup gave us maybe the biggest redemption story in football. But to truly appreciate the rise of Paolo Rossi, we also have to understand his fall. 4 years earlier, in 1978, a 21-year-old Rossi was the next big thing in Italian football. His poacher's instinct in front of goal earned him a reputation, and he was constantly surrounded. Despite that, Rossi scored 3 goals as Italy secured a 4th-place finish. Then, in 1980, Italy was rocked by one of the most famous match-fixing scandals in football history, Toto Nero. It started when a market trader in Rome approached a restaurant owner whose venue was popular with professional footballers. The plan was simple: run an illegal betting operation where the public placed bets, not knowing that the players who ate at the restaurant were getting a cut to deliver certain results. The house and the players would always win. And it was all being run out of a Roman eatery. When a whistleblower went to the police, though, Rossi was suspended from football for 3 years. He consistently denied being involved and eventually had his ban reduced to 2 years. That allowed him to join Juventus for the final 3 games of the 82 season and win Serie A. And in those 3 games, Italy manager Enzo Bezzo saw a spark. Rossi was included in the World Cup squad and then the starting 11. In the groups, he did nothing. No goals, no assists, and the Italian public was begging for him to be dropped. Bear in mind, he played the likes of Peru and Cameroon and OK, Argentina. By the way, spot the very young Diego Maradona. Then, out of nowhere, he got a hat-trick against Brazil, another 2 in the semi-finals, and the opener in the final. Not only did he lift the trophy, he won the Golden Boot and the Golden Ball. It was maybe the biggest one-tournament turnaround the World Cup has ever seen. The whole story is so gloriously Italian, and considering he never played in a World Cup ever again, maybe it's one of football's greatest fairy tales.
Hello, good morning. Thanks for your company. You are listening to the World Cup Breakfast here on talkSPORT. Me, Jason Cundy Gabby Agbonlahor and Arnold Clark. By used car in the upgrade event and get 2 years free servicing plus a chance to win the cost back this June. Now, Scotland fans, after 28 years of pain, the long wait is almost over.
Launched the ball over the head of Kasper Schmeichel.
Here now, we need to focus on the here and now. We know how special this can be for us.
I think this is the best group of players we've had for a number of years.
Collins against Taffarel. Vital for Scotland. And he finds the corner.
1998. Brazil and Morocco was a group, so what's the chances of that?
To qualify for the World Cup the first time in what is it, 27 years?
Battle away, and you know, I think Steve Clarke has got a great spirit there.
Every game's big in the World Cup, every game's big in a qualifying tournament. You have to get the points required to get you into the next stage. We haven't managed to do that. Now the expectation will be shifted to, right, let's see what you've got now.
Something I can't wait for, you know, just being able to go with your country, go with your mates and you know, represent your country. It's something so special. And
I feel incredibly proud to be involved and just buzzing as well. I can't wait to get going.
And Scotland are coming. The Tartan Army have received their call-up papers and they're ready to go.
So after an unbelievable 10,217 days, Scotland fans can finally say they're about to watch their team in a World Cup. Joining us right here in the studio to build up to that, and the opener against Haiti at 2 a.m. on. So who cares if it's 2 a.m? No one cares. It's just another time zone, right? Stay up, go with your mates, get yourself in a bar. That's exactly what's going to happen. It's a man that's capped 26 times by the Tartan Army. It's good morning to Charlie Adam.
Charlie.
Good morning.
Chaz, how are you, bud?
Very well, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nearly there, matey. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I think last night just sort of opened it up. I thought it was, to be fair, I thought it was quite special the way they opened the World Cup up. Both teams around the centre circle. I just thought it was something different. We know America, it's a big party, and yeah, just looking at social media this morning when you wake up, Tartan Army are there. They look like they're enjoying themselves. There won't be any trouble. They'll be there for a drink. They'll enjoy it. Yeah, it's for us as a nation, it's a special moment. I said it before. This is a special group of players with a special manager that's gave us that opportunity to watch. You know, I've not seen it in my lifetime, but I've managed to see three tournaments now, to watch them, you know, develop and grow as they go. We've made mistakes in the previous one, but I think this has probably put us in the best position that we're in. And yeah, you can't wait for it.
I was at the game in Germany, the last Euros. I was at the Scotland-Germany game, first game, and we actually sneaked off 20 minutes before the end of the game, just try and get back early. Wow, there was a queue of Scotland fans, and like we had our hoods up for safety reasons, but we could hear them. They were angry. They were disappointed at the performance. It's important, isn't it, that Scotland really have a go in this World Cup, because the Euros, they went out of a whimper, didn't they?
Yeah, we have done that in the two previous. Obviously, the COVID one was poor. Germany was poor. To open up the tournament against the Germans was very, very difficult. But I think we're in a better place. I think this group's matured. But Steve's not going to go gung-ho. You know, I get it that, you know, we've got a way of playing. Playing Haiti first might not suit us, because I think we're better on the counter-attack. We might have a lot of the ball. So then it becomes, like I said, I thought Gilmore would have been a big key player in that, in terms of being able to keep the ball. I expect Christie and Ferguson to be the two hold-on. Maybe Kenny McLean might come in and play that position. But we just need to be really good with the ball in terms of our penetration and trying to risk it. Instead of playing safe, we need to risk the ball. And I just think that the group and the supporters are really connected, because it's been tough since we've qualified. There was always doubt about Steve, and is he going to sign a new contract? I've always been a believer that Steve's the man to take us forward, because I look at two managers, but David Moyes won't come out of Everton, and Derek McInnes has just done an unbelievable job to finish, you know, second to get behind Celtic. He ain't going to come. They're probably the two for the Scotland national team that are next in the pecking order. So I thought Steve was the right guy. This group of players are now coming together. They've got another tournament probably after this, and we've got some young talent coming through that hopefully we can propel and become, you know, a nation that starts to qualify for tournaments regular.
I find it interesting, Charlie. I've done the show with you yesterday on Dry, but I find it interesting that you made the point yesterday as well, that this game against Haiti, because whoever loses, it feels like it's going to go out, right? Do you think that this is going to be a really stubborn Haiti that you play? Are they going to just... Is there almost going to be like the fear of getting beat is far greater than the thought of winning? Is that something that you think?
No, I don't think the fear of losing. I think the big thing for us is that the fans, everybody outside that camp could go, yeah, but it's going to be an easy game. They've got Isidore, they've got Bellegarde from Wolves. Played Premier League level, you know. These are very good players. This ain't going to be as easy as we think it's going to be from the outside. Definitely not in that camp. Steve will not be saying that. Oh, by the way, this is 3 points. Yeah. We could say to supporters, yeah, it's a perfect game for us, but it won't be easy in the heat as well. So, yeah, it'll be a difficult start, but we have to start the way we started against Bolivia. If we start the way we did against Bolivia, it'll give us a great platform to then try to get that result.
There's a lot of talk about Ben Doak. He was fantastic in the friendlies. Is he the key player for Scotland?
But again, there's another thought, is that if we're playing against Haiti and we've got a lot of the ball and they're compact and they're a low block, where's the space for him? Because he's got the speed to get in behind. So we need to drag them out and then get him to have runners in behind. So interesting to see where they go with that. I listened to Neil Warnock earlier. You know, he burst on the scene, but he come through at Celtic, had a couple of moments under Brendan Rodgers, left to go to Liverpool, then come out of Liverpool, and then went to Middlesbrough on loan, done a brilliant loan at Middlesbrough, and then he had a big move, 25 million to Bournemouth, just not really hit the heights, and then got a bad hamstring injury playing for Scotland against Denmark. So hopefully he looks sharp and he looks fit, which is key for us, but we've not had that real speed at the top end of the pitch for a long time, and he gives us that. And
it's so important, though, isn't it? Because you're right. I've been looking at Scotland for years, and it's like, who's that player that's going to get at a player? Who's going to get past the player? I remember Burke. He was a good player, quick, wasn't he?
Yeah.
With that pace. In the Morocco game, in the Brazil game, it might be a counter-attack where John McGinn's there on that left-hand side, stubborn. You got Ben Doak on the counter-attack.
Yeah, no, I think he's growing, and but hearing the boys in the camp is that you'd think he'd been around the camp for a long, long time. He's got personality. Talking about Bellingham, the kid's got personality, believes in himself, great, brilliant. And you need the characters within your group, but the good senior players can harness that and coach him and help him. And I think for him, if he can have a good World Cup, then it gives him a good platform to come back to the Premier League. New manager coming in at Bournemouth, and you never know where he could take him.
And Shabana Hona's over there for us in the Scotland camp, and she asked the midfielder, Kenny McLean, this question about the gaffer, Steve Clarke.
Kenny, it's hot. Breaking news. Why is Steve Clarke wearing a tracksuit? Is he not feeling that out there?
Well, you can be the one that questions what he's wearing. I'm not questioning the manager, unfortunately. I would have less on if I could, but that's his decision, and I will not be questioning the manager.
I'm not looking at him, not in that way.
It's a great answer.
I just say Kenny McLean there. He's like he's playing at a straight bat.
Oh, Shaban's
trying to drag him.
Trying to make me lose my squad place.
He was starting. He's probably starting the time. He's like,
if I say what I want to say, I'll be back in Scotland and someone will come up for me.
Charlie, you know Clarkey as well as I do.
Coached me at Liverpool, yeah.
But he comes across Clarkey, right, quite stern, and that's his manager face, that's his coach face. But he's not like that, Clarkey.
No, I think again. Do I know Steve really well? No, I've had him for a year at Liverpool, but I'd imagine, and you'll know better than me, played with him. I'd imagine if he's around he's one of them, when he's in his own comfort, people round him, he'll be relaxed, glass of wine, enjoying himself. I think he's a different character. But, as a manager, you've got big decisions, and he's got some big decisions to make in the next couple of weeks, in terms of goalkeeper situation. Who does he play in that right hand side? For me, McGinn needs to play, but, if Gilmore was fit, then he had a bigger decision to make how he'd play together. So I think he's got loads of experience, man. He's managed with the best, he's coached with the best players. He'll be taking it stride, but I think he might be enjoying people actually thinking he's a wee bit of stern-faced and a wee bit,
no, he's not. He's not. There's a different side to Clark.
Yeah, no,
there's a different side to Clark.
He's a great, I remember when he coached me at Liverpool, he was a great coach, detail. And very nice guy, and let's say for him, I hope he does well, because he's had a bit of stick recently as well, which is difficult.
Well, I mean, I want to go over the ground we covered yesterday, Charlie, about the shape of the team, because Clarkey, there are several different shapes you can play. He can play a 3-5-2. Does he want to get two up top? Does he want to play one up top? And it's going to be Shankland, right?
Me personally, I think Shankland will be the one to play, just because of what he's done off the back of playing for Hearts, scored a few goals in a couple of friendlies. But 3-5-2 then allows you to, it doesn't get you Gannon Doak in the team. Yeah. And that's the problem, I think. And again, it gives you obviously the security with three centre-backs. But I'm a big... Hickey could play as the right wing-back, but, I think that we'll go with a 4. I think we've played 4 against Denmark and it was successful. I think we'll go with 4, and I think it'll be 4-2-3-1.
Would you mix it up? Depends on who you play against.
Yeah, I think that he'll be flexible in what it does, but I think for this first game, I think with what we're going to go, I said team yesterday, I feel that would probably get us the best result. 4-2-3-1 probably will suit us. It'll be hard on Shea Adams, because I think he's done brilliant for Steve and for the national team. Scored a couple of goals in the friendlies, but the goal scoring record of Lawrence Shankland gets him in just ahead of it,
Charlie, we'll be talking more Scotland in a second. Jude Bellingham has been talking up the importance of a United England squad. Hear more on what he had to say, and as I said, plenty more Tartan Army talk later.
We saw Anthony Gordon, quite old school, chalk on his boots, taking the full back on the outside, which was good to see.
It was refreshing, wasn't it? Absolutely refreshing. And I think the way Tuchel is, I think he'll play with 2 out-and-out wide players, and he looks for pace in a wide area. People say it's a little bit old-fashioned. We don't see them anymore. Let's be fair. Anthony Gordon is a top player. That's why Barcelona have paid all this money for him, quite a remarkable move for him. I'm delighted that he's done well, because he's one of these players who gets you off the edge of your seat, doesn't he? When he's direct, he's quick, and he's a top player. So it was good to see him playing well.
Steve, as a manager, what do you make of the way he's handled Bellingham? Because it looks like it might have worked. He played really well last night.
Yeah.
There has been this, is he in, is he out, is he the right bloke, is he as a team man? The doubts have been raised, haven't they?
Jonathan Northcroft, the author, he's written a new book about, and Tuchel features in it, and he said Tuchel couldn't create jeopardy, Steve, because through the fixtures, because they were just too easy to win in qualifying. So he's kind of created a jeopardy by keeping all the players on their toes, by not saying, you're a nailed-on starter. And Bellingham kind of seems to have benefited from that. We've seen Ollie Watkins benefit from that. He admitted that it gave him a kick up the backside being left out of a squad.
Yeah.
So you can see, Bellingham knows he's fighting for his shirt, really, with Morgan Rogers, and he played very well last night.
Well, look, I mean, he's an outstanding football player as well, isn't he, Bellingham? And this debate of whether he's going to be the number 10 is the one. Is it going to be him or the kid from Villa? Look, he's an outstanding player, Bellingham. I'll be very, very surprised if he's not going to start him, because I think we look at it, it's pretty straightforward. It's between him or Rodgers. And
hello, I'm Matt Forden from talkSPORT. This is How to Win the World Cup.
This is the best squad I think England have ever had.
He used to love America, now he doesn't. It's very sad.
It was so important to succeed because of all the pressure we received.
Don't jump for this one, I'm going to knock his head off.
Warning, this podcast does not guarantee England will actually win anything.
Cole.
I like it.
Turn it up. Go on, Coley. Good morning, you are listening to World Cup Breakfast here on talkSPORT. Jason Cundy Gabby Agbonlahor and Charlie Adam, former Liverpool and Scotland midfielder. You're hearing an Englishman, that's what it's called, All My Life, by the Half-Timers feature, very own former England striker and from this parish, Carlton Cole. Gabs? Is that?
I like Carlton. Carlton.
I feel like could you join in a bit of that?
No, not for me.
It's not for you, Gabe.
No, I wouldn't get involved. I like to listen.
If there was a few 50s crossing the palm, he would be there. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
100 quid, two £50 notes. I'm in.
He'll be there.
Pass me the mic.
Charlie, can you sing?
No.
You know, you wouldn't do it. Because we had JJ Ball came in yesterday, didn't he? Did the Scotland song. No, is that not a bit you?
Nah, it wasn't me. No.
Didn't grow in you?
If somebody wants to pay me, I'll try. But nah, singing's not one of my strong points.
I can ruin songs, mate.
Can you?
Yeah.
But you were, those shoulders were starting to go earlier, Gavin.
Yeah, but I'm a bit stiff as well, mate.
Oh, yeah.
He's a mover. He's a mover,
I'm a bit
isn't
stiff,
he?
yeah. After a few drinks, just a bit of side to side.
Is it? With two-step?
Yeah, I'm not doing the cameo dance, you know what I mean? No way.
Okay, let's continue talking Scotland. We've been asking for some strategies, how you're making the 2 a.m. kickoff and not peaking too soon. Let's go and speak to Chris, who's a Scotland fan. Chris, good morning, sir.
Morning, Chris.
All right, matey.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you this morning?
Well, we're well, Chris. Now, it's a 2 o'clock kickoff, right? What is your strategy? What's your plan?
Are you meant to have a plan? I'm just making it up as I go along.
Right. Okay. That's as good as anything, mate. Well, tell us. Okay. What in pencil? What's written in your diary? Who are you meeting? What time?
I'm actually working /out tomorrow night. I'm actually singing, funnily enough, tomorrow night in a pub till 1 a.m. So it falls nicely for the kickoff. So I'm hoping I've got the energy to watch the game, but I'm certainly going to do my best.
What do you sing, mate? Can you sing for us?
Certainly not 3 Lions, if that's what you're asking for.
No, come on in.
Bit Flower of Scotland.
No. I'm going to go with Charlie and say, if you're paying, then I'll sing. So I'll learn that from my father. Only, do something when you get paid for it. So
we'll sort you out, mate. Don't worry, mate. We'll sort you out.
I'm saving that for tomorrow night, gentlemen. You've got better things to do than listen to me drone you out, I'm afraid.
Right. Okay. So you're working until 1, and then you've got an hour to kill until kickoff. Where will you be? Where are you singing?
Well, I'm hoping the pub continue with the with the game, but I'm not sure if they're going to show it. But I'll rush home. And
what do you mean, not sure? Honestly, Chris, you've got to make a phone call, mate. Can't leave it too late. Right, Chris, listen, we've got the Flower of Scotland here, right?
Come on, Chris, don't let us down, mate.
Right.
Live
Now,
on
listen,
radio.
you're giving it Billy Big Spuds, right? Right? You ready for this, Chris?
Are you joining in?
Yes, we will.
No, I don't know the words. We've got Charlie to our left here, right?
I'll join you.
You two. Do you know the words?
I know the words, mate.
Do you?
I like Scotland, mate.
No, that's fine, but do you know the words?
I know the words.
Right, here we go. Come on in, Chris.
Come on, Chris.
Here we go, Chaz. You ready? Go on, boys.
When will we see?
We see
your legs
again.
That fought and died for. Your wee bit hill and glen. And stood.
It's well out of time. And stood again.
Go on, Chris.
Him. Proud Edward's army. And sent him homeward to think again.
Wow, well done, chap. Hey, Chris, well done,
Amazing, mate.
Chris,
did they pay you or you pay them?
The fee's in the post, don't worry about it.
Chris, top man, enjoy it. Good luck, bud.
Good luck, mate.
All the best to you.
Cheers, matey.
Some anthems, isn't it?
Yeah.
The best.
It's the best, mate.
Have you heard the version where Alan Brazil? I think he was at the rugby.
It was brilliant, wasn't it?
Where he guys sing up your chub. We'll get that. Can we get that? Can we get that version of Alan Brazil where he's? I think was it at the rugby? I think it was.
No, was it not actually at the national?
It was England Scotland. Was it? It was football. Was it? I thought.
Yeah.
I always say to Ali though, that anthem, just like, how do you not in the first minute just absolutely go in like smash somebody, because he makes me feel like up for a game.
It's an amazing atmosphere when you stand there as a national team player, and even for supporters it's different. But when you're stood there as a player, but now they stop it, after the first verse, and then the fans actually just take over, and it just becomes it's
incredible,
real
mate.
Special, and we'll see it tomorrow night when we.
Indeed. We're trying to find. We got Alan Brazil. We got that. Ed, DJ Ed.
Good luck, mate. It'll take him an hour to get one.
No. It's on the button. Don't worry about it. You ready? Go on in. Let's go. Here we go. It's a big owl. I think you might have had a couple of lagers by going into this one.
Right, YouTube. Here we go. Listen to this. Only 52,000 hours here as the boys, 134,000. Come on. Listen to this, Adrian. Listen. We're going to do them. I tell you, we're going to beat them. Listen, Adrian. Rod Stewart wants to mention it. Get out of the way, Rod. Listen to this, Rod.
Come on now.
Oh, Adrian Durham, listen to it.
Come on now, sing.
Now, I don't know the words.
Brazil, sing then. Come on.
I'm singing, don't worry.
Well, sing into the mic. Come on, we want to hear you.
Proud Edward's army. Go on, YouTube.
Who's the tube?
The chicken.
Oh, we've missed them.
Oh, amazing stuff. We're sending.
I will say, Cundy, though,
Yeah.
and Charlie, you would have been the same. The Denmark game, when that national anthem come on, and like you said, the fans were singing it, the players must have thought, we cannot not win this game.
No, again, it's honestly, every time I hear it, it's just amazing. I was at the Curacao game a couple of weeks ago, and just that sort of send-off party was just incredible. And just every time I hear it, it gives me,
Chills. What about when Big Al sings it?
Even better. We miss him on the radio, don't we? The big
Yeah,
fella.
we're sending you big hugs and kisses.
Yes,
bud.
legendary.
Yes, indeed. Now, we've spoken a bit of Scotland with you, Charlie, this morning, but what everyone really wants to know is your thoughts on England. We're doing that next. Does Charlie want England to do well? Of course he doesn't. You are listening to World Cup Breakfast here on talkSPORT.
Don't be stupid, YouTube. What are you talking about?
He left a good job at Borough because he loves Wolves, played there, wanted to try and keep them up, even though it was looking pretty difficult. So it's quite a shoddy way to get rid of a manager, from to hear a few rumours, go online, then have to ring the club to find out if it's true or not.
Yeah, totally. It's ridiculous, really, and definitely out of the blue. And I think if you speak to anyone, that's either been at the club or been watching, you can see what he's done since he's come to that club. I spoke about it when he first went there. His man management skills, the togetherness that he's got with that group of players, and what I find incredible is that they've had this plan. They knew really for a long time that the situation they were in and they were going to get relegated, and he's built this team. He's then played a really good style. They played some really good games. Yes, results probably weren't as they should be, but then towards the end, he's then whittled it down and he's looked at players that he's probably thought, yeah, these will do for me next year, these won't. They've had all of this time to plan because they knew the situation. And then the players that they've already signed, and like Andre, who's re-signed, signed a new deal, he talks about Rob Edwards as being a integral part of that. And then they release the interview with Kieran Trippier yesterday about how instrumental Rob was when he had other clubs that were interested. So then you have this bombshell that happens the next day when Rob's been sacked. It's absolutely incredible.
Have they explained themselves, Fossen? Have they said why they've decided to do this? Is it the sort of same sort of statement you normally get, or have they explained why?
Thanking him and all that.
Well, no, I haven't seen one.
Bobby Moore, leading England at the 1970 World Cup. But did you know, 2 weeks before this photo was taken, Moore was under arrest in Colombia. So England were doing some altitude training in South America. Moore and Bobby Charlton went to a gift shop in their hotel looking for a present for Charlton's wife, and they left when they found nothing of interest. But as they were standing in the hotel foyer, the shop assistant came out and accused Moore of stealing a gold bracelet. He denied wrongdoing and was let go. England jetted off for a quick friendly match, but returned to the same hotel a few days later. And there, Moore was detained and placed under house arrest. Thinking he'd be without his captain for some time, Sir Alf Ramsey and the rest of the England squad left for Mexico. Back in Colombia, Moore was summoned before a judge. This is him, with his solicitors outside the court. The case saw him have to reenact the moment numerous times and face hours of questioning. By this point, the British Prime Minister Harold Wilson had got involved, and after several days, Moore was released. He got straight on a flight to Mexico City and arrived just in time for tea. The saga was...
Hello, good morning. Thanks for your company. Just gone 9:30. You are listening to the World Cup Breakfast here on talkSPORT. Jason Cundy, Gabby Agbonlahor and Charlie Adam and Arnold Clark, who are celebrating what's set to be a massive month of football, and you could be a huge winner in their June upgrade event. Arnold Clark is celebrating a huge month of football, and you could be a big winner in their June upgrade event.
That was my part, by the way. You just read my part.
No.
I'll start that again.
No.
All this month, not only will you get 2 years free servicing when you buy a used car of Arnold Clark, but each week in June, they'll also be selecting one lucky person to win the cost of their car back.
Here on talkSPORT, we teamed up with Arnold Clark to also give away some brilliant prizes in an online competition. We've been selecting winners across the week who'll receive a fantastic £1,000 in cash.
Huge congratulations to our final winner, Sarah from Bromley. Good place, Bromley.
Well done. That's all thanks to Arnold Clark and their June upgrade event. Not only will you get 2 years free servicing when you buy a used car, but each week in June, Arnold Clark will be selecting one lucky person to win the cost of their car back. Now, we spoke a bit of Scotland with you, Charlie, this morning about what everyone really wants to know is your thoughts on England. Chaz, now listen, I spoke to you yesterday about this, right? And honestly, you're 100% Scot.
Yeah.
Right, but your son is English.
Kids are English. I've got 3 kids, 1 Scottish, 2 kids, 12 and Annabella and Louis, 12 and 9, both English. Wife's English, her family are English.
So, are you an adopted Englishman? I mean, how do you... I just...
by the way, this is how it's worked, right? I got my son a Scotland kit.
Yeah.
So the facts are that you'll need that for the group stages, and he's got an England kit now for the knockout stages.
Right, okay.
So
support both, can't they?
Yeah, I'm easy. You know what I mean? It's like whatever's him, but he's loves Scotland.
Right, okay.
Tries to speak Scottish.
He tries to speak.
Soft language.
Yeah.
How does
He'll sing the national anthem. But deep down, obviously, they're born in England. But yeah, I just want them to enjoy it. And, for me, I still think England are one of the favourites.
Yeah, you said that.
I think England have just got a special group of players.
Have you softened, Charlie, right? Because growing up, right, there has to be that rivalry, and it's healthy rivalry, England-Scotland, whatever sport, whatever event, there's always a healthy rivalry, right, between Scotland and England. That's never going to be. In 1,000 years' time, that will still be the same. But because you've got an English wife and your kids are how have you changed?
No, I've never changed. I'm patriotic about my country. I love my country and I want us to do well. Scotland, England, in the Euros, I want Scotland to win. There's no doubt about that. But,
when we lost to Spain, what was you like? Was you smirking?
No, I was gutted for my kids. My little man was crying and that. It's just things like that. It's like emotional for him. Yeah. I want Scotland to do well. Do I want England to win the World Cup? Absolutely not. But
what about for your kids?
For the wee man, he might enjoy it.
Hold on a second, Charlie. Hold on.
A little bit to me, Charlie.
But
Charlie, hold on.
It's important that England is there, and it's gave me a brilliant life. England,
right.
You know what I mean?
Charlie, right?
Yeah.
World Cup final.
Yeah.
Right. A penalty.
Yeah.
Kane's taking it. If he scores it, England win the World Cup. You got your family around you.
Yeah.
Right. You can press a button.
You know that Homer Simpson one coming at the back. Celebrate Harry Kane's missed the penalty.
So you're going to press a button that Kane misses the penalty.
Yeah, just press the
button. What about your little boy? He'll get through it.
Get on with it, wee man. There's plenty of other time. You'll have enough times to see England win something. Get on with it.
We'll go to the park.
But nah,
ice cream.
Going back to that England group, I just think they're a special group of players. Where for me, a world elite manager. I think they've made the right decision with Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah.
There was a lot of problems in terms of no singing national anthem. He's German, but if he goes and wins you the World Cup, I don't think that'll make a difference. You know what I mean?
No,
I think Scotland. I always think that it should be a manager from the national team. But you have to have that elite manager that's ready to come. I don't think England, people at the moment are not putting their hand up to want to be the England manager.
Look at Brazil.
Yeah.
First time they've done it, Ancelotti.
Just gone for Ancelotti. Exactly. Experience is amazing. So, no, I just, if England get to the final, good luck, but I don't want to see Harry Kane scoring that winning penalty.
Where do you think we might come up short? Because I'm looking at centre-halves. Like Stones, great player, hasn't played enough. I'm looking at, we haven't got the elite centre half for me.
No, I think again what you're saying is I think the spine of that England team is very good. Again, I get what you're saying. You'll go with Konza because of your love for Aston Villa and that. But I think John Stone's a top centre back. How he carries the ball, he plays. You seen it the other night, just how he sees it.
Don't you look at his season at Man City, though?
Yeah, but is that then he's fresh, ready to come, and he's not had as much minutes, and maybe on his body it's not taking its toll.
Yeah.
Maybe he's come off the back of a tough season in and out, but he's ready, he's fresh, he'll be ready to go. So Gahey's a left centre back will start, no doubt about that. But again, if you look at it, O'Reilly left back, Gahey left centre back, Stones. Like, that combination of Man City could be key for England in terms of how they want to play and how they want to build the game. I thought Reece James was very good the other night, but reserved, not the real Reece James that we've seen bombing on at times, but clever player. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But I think when you've got partnerships, if you've got Stones and Gahey playing together regular, I think it can help you.
Now, the latest Lions Den episode, Jude Bellingham admitted he needed to feel loved after feeling like a scapegoat for England's unattractive style of play during the Euro 2024. He said, "I don't feel like the group connected as well as it could for a number of reasons. Expectation was one part of it. We had done well in 2018 and done well in Qatar for the 22 World Cup. And when it came to that tournament, we were seen as one or two of the three teams that should win it. I think this time round we have those experiences and knowing, for example, the guy who scores the winning goal in a World Cup final isn't always the one you'd bet your house on. So you've always got to be ready. Everyone's got to feel loved and feel a huge part of the team." That's the quotes directly there from Jude Bellingham. He's saying he wants to feel loved, Charlie. Do you identify with that? Is that because
I think the media have been a bit harsh with him.
Why is that?
He's a generational talent for England. He's an elite top world class player.
Why do you think that is, Charlie? Why?
I think sometimes I think sometimes his persona on the pitch, in terms of putting his hands in the air, things like that.
Right. But we spoke to Neil Warnock earlier about, footballers have a certain arrogance about the way they are, and it can be misinterpreted, I think, by fans.
Yeah.
There is an arrogance about him.
You need it.
He does carry himself as he can't go to Real Madrid and do what he's done without that certain self-belief.
So what caused the problem, didn't it? It was Thomas Tuchel's words, wasn't it, about his mum said that.
Yeah, did that not get lost in translation a little bit?
Then everyone jumped on it, and you got all the media saying, if Thomas Tuchel's saying it,
and he missed a couple of camps when he was left at a couple of camps, and everybody was saying, is there a bit of problem between Thomas Tuchel and Bellingham? This guy is a generational talent. I think he's like Phil Foden. He's a special player, and you have to keep these boys. You can give them love, support. Player. We all know players. We've all had their. We're different generationally to what players are now, and they want to feel loved. But you can't go to Real Madrid and not have a character. You need personality to play there. You need personality to play at the big clubs.
I heard people saying after that Thomas Tuchel interview, Bellingham shouldn't be around the squad. He's going to affect some of the older players. Some of the players are in their shells because Bellingham's there. And you listen to it and you're like, shut up.
Do you think Harry Kane's not going to tell Bellingham what to do?
Exactly.
Or Jordan Henderson? That's the reason why Jordan Henderson's in there, to demand standards. And by the way, Jude Bellingham's not pulling his weight and no training or playing to the level. He won't play.
Exactly.
Like, you've got Eze, you've got Rodgers.
Yep.
And Tuchel's that elite manager. Go, all right, no problem. Sit on the bench, son. And I think that's the decision you've got to make. You've got to make big decisions as a manager at big clubs, big nations, where the media scrutinises so much in this England team. And, like Neil People said, some of the goals he scored in the last tournament were incredible. And you have to worship some of these players.
But you know what happened then, mate, was then when he scored that goal and he put his arms up, our media are like, oh, yeah, it's all about him. He scored. He didn't even over to his teammates. He's like, give the guy a break.
He's only 22, right?
Do you know what I mean?
Amazing.
Give him a break.
We're talking about still a young man. He's still not reached his peak yet.
Of course.
And he's playing for one of the biggest, if not the biggest club in the world.
The hardest thing is, man, again, his brother plays as well at Dortmund and that, but mum and dad have, they've nurtured them really well. Seem nice people.
Yes.
I met Mark once at an England game, come over and spoke and was really, really top. You got to look at what's best for your son. And ultimately, mum and dad, they brought you up and raised you, and you respect what they say and you give an opinion. Of course, mum and dad are going to have an opinion because they have a big influence in his career. But he does his talking on the pitch, and I just think that, sometimes you just got to think, we've got a special player within our group, and you have to try and, you've got Messi, you've got Ronaldo. He's an elite player.
Yeah, indeed. If England are going to do anything in this World Cup, it does feel like Jude Bellingham was going to be a very big part of it. OK, let's have a bit of this.
Get ready to get the ultimate football fan winning feeling with talkSPORT Win.
Okay, listen up. Pin back your logos. The FIFA World Cup has officially kicked off, and we're sending you and a mate straight to New York to see England live with Adidas, the tournament's official match ball sponsor. We're talking a trip to watch England face Panama, return flights, hotel, match tickets, and spending money. Wow. All of that is taken care of. Plus, Adidas are throwing in the official try-on match ball and a fresh pair of boots. Ready to get that winning feeling? Here's how you enter. But hurry. Entry closes today at 4 o'clock. For your chance to win, head to talksportwin.com or text WIN, W-I-N, to 83338. Text online entries will cost you £2.50 plus your standard network rate. Or you can pick up the phone and dial 0343 418 7260. That's 0343 418 7260. Entries must be in by 4 p.m. today. That's when you need to answer your phone. If it rings, if it doesn't ring, don't answer it. 18 plus, UK residents only. This is a TalkSport promotion, full T's and C's at talksportwin.com. So for your chance to win, text the word WIN, 83338 now. Good luck. Next up, we'll be asking which group is the group of death. Is it England's? Is it Scotland's? More of that next. You are listening to World Cup Breakfast live here on TalkSport.
The ultimate football fan winning feeling with TalkSport Win.
Some of the other countries, sorry, Andy, there's going to be top players on the bench. Look at France. You know, you could have Barcola, you could have Doué, you could have Cherki on the bench. So they will get their time. They will get their minutes. No, I'm saying, I'm on about Rodgers being on the bench. I mean, you can have top players like Rodgers on the bench that comes on, affects the game. With this heat as well, you're going to need the whole squad, aren't you?
100%. You can see that the heat was affected him, especially in the beginning. I mean, that's where I have to say, guys, that's where I think Cole Palmer should have been on this plane. Yeah. Even if it's 15 minutes, you have to get that guy on the plane, man. That's the big decision where with the others, you can kind of argue a little bit, you know, but when it comes to Cole Palmer, we need that magic. Look at Brazil. Look at Carlo Ancelotti. He's taking Neymar, even though we know Neymar probably won't give him 90 minutes. But it's Neymar. He's got magical moments. Now, I'm not saying Cole Palmer is the same as Neymar. Watchers, I'm not saying that at all. But that's a player that can produce magic. And I'm a little bit worried that we don't have it, especially if you don't have a 100% fit Saka. You know? You don't... Yes, you've got Jude Bellingham. But besides Harry Kane, who's going to drop a lot, who's going to create the magic for you?
Joe, I was going to ask you about Saka not being there. He obviously needs minutes, and players that played for England out on the right in the last tournament aren't there. You mentioned Cole Palmer, Phil Foden being another one. I wasn't impressed when I saw Madueke's name in the squad. I saw him last night. An open goal, he decided to take a shot with the wrong foot as well. Is that a worry? Because he obviously needs to step up. You've seen him, obviously, for Arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I like what Madueke has done in terms of he's been able to push Saka in the Arsenal team. Personally, I would have probably gone Bowen, you know, instead of Madueke, or I would have just made sure that Cole Palmer got in the team. If Madueke is going to be there, he's probably going to be there because he's also a good sub. Now, when Tommy T is looking at this team, he's going, who's not...
Get ready to get the ultimate football fan winning feeling with TalkSport Win.
Because this summer, you and a mate could be jetting off to watch England versus Panama in New Jersey live at the FIFA World Cup 2026 with Adidas, including tickets, flights, accommodation and more.
Go to talksport.com/win to enter now, and you could be soaking up the incredible atmosphere at the FIFA World Cup 2026. For the chance to win every football fan's trip of a lifetime, enter now at talksport.com/win.
on you, Tube.
We ain't no Argentina, but we control again, and Robbo out on the wing.
Good morning, you are listening to the World Cup Breakfast here on talkSPORT. Charlie Adam, Gabby Agbonlahor, me, Jason Cundy. Thanks very much. Your company is 10 to 10. Listen, we're going to have a little look at the groups.
Yes.
Charlie, I'll come to you first, mate. Is there a group of death here or not?
I think Group C for Brazil. I think that's the group of death for Brazil. You know what I mean? With the Scots in there. No, I think
England's group's not easy enough.
No, I don't think there is. I think again,
what the hardest group is for me. I look at France,
Senegal,
Iraq,
yeah.
and Norway.
Oh yeah.
Not throwing Iraq in there.
No,
they're the
Norway will be decent this World Cup. I think.
I do think Scotland's group's tough. You know, Morocco are African champions, Brazil. But what it does give you, if you get third place, it gives you an opportunity. So that's another one. But no, I think the groups are quite evenly spread. There's some good games, some tough games that we'll not be watching.
Yeah.
But just hope we have a good World Cup, no problems, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Let's say it was a good start. I thought it was a great spectacle last night in terms of the pre-match of it, and I expect it the same to be in every game. And no, it was a great win for Korea Republic last night.
Indeed.
And no, we'll see what happens today. But
win your first game, haven't you?
You need to win that first game. And again, we keep saying it, for Scotland to get Haiti first game won't be easy, but it'll give us a chance of winning the first game and give us an opportunity then against Morocco to try and do something.
Where will you watch the game?
I'll watch the game at home.
You will?
Yeah. I'll be...
Will you go to bed before? Will you wake up?
No, I'm going to go to bed before and then
wake up.
Yeah, I'm going to have to wake up for it.
Will the English part of the family stay up as well?
No, they'll be in bed. I'll be on the sofa with a dog, and me and the
tenants.
No. Me and the dog will be watching Scotland. Put a wee Jimmy hat on him or something like that. But I just, again, these are the opportunities, experience of watching your national team playing in the World Cup, and it'll be special. And hopefully the boys can start off really well and give us something to shout about.
What I loved about the Euros in Germany was seeing the Scotland fans. Like, they're having a time in their life.
Mm-hmm.
Being away, watching their country in a tournament. It'd be the same with this World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Scots that live in America as well, Canada.
Well, they've travelled, right? Do we know anybody have gone over there?
Yeah, Tottenham. I know a few people that have gone over there, and it's expensive. It's been expensive for them, but again, that opportunity to go and see your national team at a World Cup, it's been a long time, and we'll travel in numbers. There'll be Scots in the street. Obviously, a lot of Scots will be living in America that'll come together, and it'll just be an unbelievable spectacle. And let's say, hopefully,
it's like you don't want to miss out as well. You know, for these Scotland fans as well, it was like that in the Euros. When you spoke to a lot of them, don't want to miss out. Done a lot to get here. Couldn't afford to come here, but you know what? Made it happen.
Found the money,
Found it somewhere. Somehow. Sold things to get there.
Yeah.
But, no, it's amazing, and hopefully they can get off to a good start.
Well, are you watching the game?
I'll be watching it.
I mean, I really want to watch it.
So do I.
You know, it's a 2
I'll
kick-off
watch it.
times are a kick-off.
It's that hour and at 1 o'clock. I'm guaranteed. 2 o'clock? It's like 2 o'clock.
I'll watch it because I'm out watching Brazil Morocco. So by the time I get home,
so hold on, what time's that? That's
11 p.m.
Yeah, that's earlier.
So by the time that finishes and I get home like a good boy.
Where are you going to watch it? What do you mean like a good boy? Where are you going to watch it?
I can't tell you, mate. Safety reasons.
No.
I might like my half to sit here. I have to be careful.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
really?
I have to be careful where I start.
You put a wig on and...
I'll be home for 2 o'clock. Watch the Scotland game. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I want to watch it as well. What about
I'll phone you when I'm watching it.
Yeah, do you want to... I'm giving the WhatsApp. Getting the WhatsApp. WhatsApp chat. England's game against Croatia is going to be live here on talkSPORT. Myself and Jamie O'Hara, we're doing a live watch-along on the YouTube channel as well. That is going to be great fun.
Use pair.
Yeah, and that
anything for an extra payday.
They'll watch along. Well, I've done the watch.
England kits on and that. No,
England kits
no
on.
PSGs or that.
No PSGs. No, they've been part.
About that?
I've seen it. Of course, I've seen it.
So we were trying to get through the show without mentioning it. Right?
Nice.
So listen, we're all now. So all the Gooners, Spurs fans, Man United, Liverpool, we're like one big family now, right? And that's the beauty. That's
14th August when they all Chelsea and the Villa come back out.
You know what as well, Charlie? I've been asked so many times by people, did you regret it? And I'm like, no. I don't want to hear you say you done something wrong, but you don't regret it, do you, Cundy?
Well, no, of course not. I mean, I did that apology, didn't I?
Oh,
yeah, but that's what I mean. But
brilliant.
No, listen.
Don't say so for the sake of
There's
it.
no point in the point. But I don't look. I don't want to get dragged down this alleyway.
Why not?
No, I don't want to get dragged down.
Yeah, but we're talking about World Cup here. We're coming back to the Premier League.
No, there's no Premier League football. H is in the background, right? He's a big gun. He's giving me evils, right? We part that, right? We're now one big family. Gooners, Spurs fans, Chelsea, Villa, West Ham, everyone up and down the country. We're all one big family.
Yes,
and it's like Rangers and Celtic fans now, right?
No.
Hey. Oh, come on.
No.
Jazz, come on.
There's levels. Hey, use Chelsea, Tottenham, you're mixing that. Rangers, Celtic, no chance.
There's no way. They wouldn't hug if Scotland win the World Cup.
No.
They wouldn't be hugging. No.
Why?
Celtic and Rangers fans don't want Scotland to do anything.
It must be. It can't be. Come on. They're one big family now. Scotland up there. Everyone's Hearts, Rangers, Aberdeen, Celtic, St Mirren, all that. Falkirk, they're all there hugging.
Put that rivalry aside, club rivalry.
No, they won't. They won't.
No chance. No chance.
See, we've got that little bit. The Liverpool fans can be a little bit like that, right? They're not. There's some of the Liverpool fans don't want England to do well because they feel I don't know why. Don't want to get too political.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice going down there, Ali.
No, it's
on your own down there.
How have I ended up here?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I've got 2 minutes to the end of the show. We start talking.
No, but just like I like to say,
Gabby, help me out, Gab.
No, mate.
As a nation, you've been spoilt with the players and the quality of players that you've got, and like you say, a lot of the top players are going to World Cup. Some have been left at home, and. You just need to just chill and enjoy being an England fan for 6 weeks.
I do think, though, we spoke about it earlier. We didn't mean to, but if we do get to a final, we can't have the Arteta approach, can we? We have to go for it.
Why are you doing that then?
That's what you said earlier.
No.
Did you not say that?
You're down back at that alleyway again, isn't you? You got your PSG shirt under there. Come on, Gab, help me out. Help me out, mate. Listen, boys, thank you very much indeed. Good luck to Scotland. It'd be good to see them get through, right? Get out the group for the first time.
Thanks, chaps.
And my Mel Mucker, Stevie Clark, good luck to him. Yes. Boys, thank you very much. World Cup Breakfast is back on Monday morning. Gabby, you're alongside, you're back next week. Mate, you're doing a hell of a stint, by the way.
No, mate.
It's unbelievable.
Bills, mate, the Bills.
Wow.
You know what it's like Cundy.
That West Wing's expensive, isn't it?
The council tax has gone up, mate.
You didn't pay council tax down here. That's how long you've been down here, mate.
talkSPORT will be asking him for rent. He's there that much.
Charlie, thank you very much. Charlie, you're back alongside Sam Ellerden, the World Cup weekend tomorrow afternoon from 1 o'clock. He's going to be reunited with his former Blackpool boss, Ian Holloway. You do not want to miss that. Remember, White and Jordan have switched with H&J, come live from the World Cup Trade Centre in New York from 1 o'clock. That means H&J are coming up next. Enjoy your day, and I'm back actually on tomorrow at 4 o'clock. I'll see you then. Have a good day.
What about the World Cup? Is the US of A ready for the World Cup? I went out with producer Luke and assistant producer Joe in the streets of Lower Manhattan yesterday, and we kind of gauged the feeling. You lot ready for this?
I think the country will probably be most into it right in the group stage because that's probably when we're going to do the best, unfortunately. You know, I think there are great soccer towns in America. I'm not sure New York is one of them.
Not that much this year, to be honest. With the Knicks in the finals, I think that's taken the attention of the city.